what's up fellas, Corey Moore here, and welcome to what should be the final episode of Z.A.T.O, I Love the World and Everything in It. Maybe. I'm pretty bad at gauging these days. But this might be the final episode of this, and last time, if you remember, we got to see a lot of Asia's past, and also checking on Isa to see if she's still alive, which this episode probably, if it's the last one, of course, confirms she's dead or alive. Which has been 5 days since she went missing, so that's 50-50. That's right, Ira, not Isa. But yeah, we left off seeing a memory, or just started showing a memory, and I had to end because it was like 3 hours. You're late. Oh, it's Marina. Sorry. You could have waited inside, you know. I was smoking. Marina was out with friends again. Doesn't she get sick of that? He looks around and conspicuously slips something into my pocket. I don't need to check to know what that is. The next one will be in 2 weeks. So use sparingly, okay? You think I'm popping these like candy? I don't know. You're the one with an addictive personality. He points to my cig. I can quit whenever I want. And everyone says that. Sure. I puff a cloud at her. Marina grumbles and frantically waves her arms around. She ends up stealing a couple of drags before I finish. Oh yeah, is it true you threw a freaking chair at Vatic? The heck's that about? Can we not talk about that? No way, I wanna know. What happened? Nothing. He was obnoxious. Ain't that the norm? I sigh. I hate these stupid interrogations of hers. What's there to explain? It was just irritating. End of story. Oh, don't tell me. Did he try hitting on you? No. Gross. Yeah, my bad. He'd be gathering money for a week if that were true. Don't make me dream. This stupid incident. It happened, 2 weeks ago? 2.5. It feels like it's been months. Time hasn't felt right for a while, though. The pill bottle was way heavy in my pocket. He was just picking on this girl. What's her face? Asia. Huh? Resident doormat. She's whatever. Oh. Huh. You always stand up for her like that? Of course not. It's not my problem. Why now then? It's got nothing to do with her. Those pricks were being extra loud and it ticked me off. I see. If you say so. Could you stop doing that? What's with that look? What? You people. What is that supposed to mean? No, really, what? You're not subtle. First that weirdo, now you. Why is everyone treating this like some kind of big deal? What did she do? Just today. Or yesterday, I don't know. She caught me in the toilet to apologize. What? What for? For nothing. She acted like it was all her fault. Like she's the prime reason I'm getting so much crap. Give me a break. We never even talked. Wow. Not even a thank you, but a story? No need, thanks. It wasn't about her. Well, I guess it would be pretty big for someone in her situation. People like that are starved for any sort of kindness, you know? I wasn't kind at all. It's a matter of contrast, dummy. Like if something like that happened to me, I wouldn't think too much about it now. But back in middle school, it'd be another story. Like a huge deal. There is an eyebrow. What you talking about exactly? Marina smiles and shrugs. Well, no one reached out to me back when my life was all messed up. But I know that I cherished it a lot if someone did. I wasn't reaching out to anybody though. That doesn't matter. If you helped, you helped. Who cares why you did it? I lean back in the chair. This is all so confusing. Human emotion. What she says makes sense on the surface, sure. But then that logic should apply to me as well. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't. Because then that would mean that Marina. I don't get people like that. She's not a massive tool like the rest of the class, but whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, don't just change subject like that. What? No more to discuss. Really? You're being kinda cagey. Hey, silly. I told you all there is to it. You can buzz off now. Boom. And here I thought I'd get a glimpse to your stone cold heart. Not happening. Ending into my cake. Would it kill her to be less nosy? At least now she's the one doing the talking. Some dumb stories from school, some friend drama that I don't really care for. I'm zoning out. It's okay. Background noise. Is this unfair? I'm not paying any attention. She knows I'm not. Our meetings have grown rare. She must have noticed that. She's not bringing it up though. I don't like her. Marina talks like nothing's happening. I guess that's fair. Nothing has happened nor will ever happen. It's pointless. Everything's been pointless. The pill bottle is burning through my pocket. I don't think I can do this anymore. Listen to Marina prattle on like usual. I thought I'd tell her that I'm done right off the bat, but she has a way of dragging you into some dumb conversation that you can't escape from. No, at some point I could. For the longest time I could turn around and walk away no problem. But why the heck is it so hard today? Why am I so weak? No matter how much I chew, the cake doesn't taste like anything. Interesting. We still don't know what Ira had, by the way. It's really up to, like, if she even had some disease we know. It seems so strange. Said she would zone out into, like, into being a husk. Like she wouldn't be able to think or speak at all. Oh, I apologize if my voice acting is a little bit off. I'm coming down with the cold right now, I believe. So you know. But I really want to finish this, so I was like, I'm gonna finish this series before it gets too bad. Imagine drawing a line. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. In all likelihood, it won't be. If you go on for long enough, you'll get wavy, unstable, or jagged. After a certain point, even an artist's steady hand can't stay completely still. Let's say you keep going on in one direction. You stare at the line you've drawn from up close and it looks like a mess. Wow, so much variety. The rises, the falls, the soft waves, the sharp edges, and then you zoom out. The further you go, the more insignificant those little fluctuations become. Once you rise way up high, your eyesight won't distinguish them at all. All you will see is a straight line, a single perfect stroke. You might say, but what if the fluctuation is so massive it encompasses most of that line? What if the shift is so monumental it can't be ignored even when viewed from outer space? Easy. The line needs to be longer. And past a certain point, all deviations, even ones spanning thousands of light years, will become negligible. You see what I mean? Kinda. Now picture a line drawn across the whole entire universe. A truly endless line. What kind of curve could possibly put a dent in it? An infinite line could only be offset by an infinite curve. An infinite curve, a circle, an endless wheel. A cassette reel that plays everything that has and will ever happen. Is the song endless? Or is it stuck on loop? The reel is endless, hence there's no need to rewind the tape. It goes on seemingly forever. And it's a beautiful song. It doesn't need changing, not that it's possible to change. Isn't it silly to still yearn for it? Dream of altering something that's already perfect. No, silly isn't the right word. It's blasphemous. Who are you to think you can improve a masterpiece? You, a human? Or do you seek the opposite? Do you wish to deface it? To inflict change like that, you'd inflict a wound upon a body. How long? Thankfully, the body that you're looking to destroy heals much better and faster than you can imagine. You push the knife in and you feel it all. You feel the soft resistance of the skin, the toughness of the muscle underneath. You feel its edge hitting the bone. You see how the blood gushes out and drips down to the hilt. You blink. What's that? There's no knife. There is no cut. Your hands are clean. All that remains is a faint smell of rust. You're not surprised, but deep down you knew this would happen. Because you've always been aware of it. Everything in this world returns to absolute. December 24th. Christmas Eve. The sun rises and falls somewhere my eyes can't reach. This is Asia. The twilight looks down at me with a dull expression. I feel its gaze piercing the school roof and the floor above. No doubt I meant to catch it. I need to look it in the eye and own up to my hubris. But there's a problem. My signal still isn't strong enough to pierce through concrete. I know that because as I look up, I felt nothing but the burn of the lamp shining straight into my eyes. No good. First I can make contact with the window. No, it doesn't seem so. It's too dark. I can't make out the scenery at all. It's that the glass is smeared with the reflection of my own face. That I don't want to look at. Oh, yep. Hey, Shubina. I said, hey. Ow. You're gonna go poke me in the back. It hurts. Don't poke me like that. What is it? Calm down, crybaby. It's just a pencil. You did the English assignment, yeah? Yes. So, your sense of the time expecting the outstretch. Same pose as always. Same expression. Vatum. Yeah? Why do you always... You guys can't do your own homework at all? His eyes narrow. Didn't we tell you? We're all busy people. Yep. That's right. I hate your goons. I forget the voices every time. We got a lot going on. It's okay if you can't relate. I also have things to do. Yeah, like what? Walking alone, looking at snow till you hallucinate? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? This psycho cornered me the other day and started talking like I pulled some prank on her. Wait, I thought he wouldn't. Why? Why did I think he wouldn't talk about it? What the heck? Shubina, is that true? Not the first time she did something like this. Classmate D, you have like 3 lines. I can never remember your voice. Yeah, there was that one time in 5th grade. Even the car repair. But then, why now? Why I bring this up today? Could it be? I mean, I always thought she was a little weird. It's kind of depressing, no? You mean scary? What if she, snaps someday? Her. What you gonna do? Don't know if she's crazy like that. Hey, Shubina. So you're not the one who offered Gravesky? Shut up! Is that my own voice? What the hell? Look at you. You know what jokes are, Shubina? I do. It's not funny. So what? You're gonna start crying now. You don't have a sense of humor, that's your problem. Well, what? English. Garen stares at me, I stare back. I'm not giving it to you. Why? I don't want to. It's as simple as that. But for some reason, the words get stuck in my throat. Guys, are you seeing this? Shubina's getting greedy. What's with her? Honestly, you're awfully unfriendly today. That's not how you talk to your classmates. Careful, what if she bites? Yeah, I don't want to catch what she has. Easy, Shubi, easy. The laughter doesn't stop. Before I can react, Garen grabs my bag and throws it to the others. They search through it unceremoniously. I get up and try to get it back, but I'm too weak. They push me away with zero effort. First, they find what they were looking for. They grab the homework and mess up some of my notebooks in the process. In a way that looks purposeful, but I know better. Well, at least I don't carry my poems with me anymore. It would have been worse. Though, maybe if something similar happened to someone like Ira would. Stop. Don't even think that. Don't you dare. Ira can't be replaced. That's because there is no other person in the world as wonderful as her. It's not just that. The real reason is bigger than that. Far bigger. It's because we've been there already. We've been through all of that. And what came of it? Nothing. Everything's back on the same track. Everything naturally fell back into place. It's all according to the universal rulebook. Any diversions will be combed into a perfectly straight line. And going by that principle, I see why Garen had to strike that blow. Why it had to be done today. It was a message. Yes, of course. Now that I look at it, Garen's expression isn't quite the same. Something's off. His smirk, his eyes, his laughter. All of it feels a little forced. Oh, I get it. You're afraid I forgot my place since yesterday. You think that I won't let you live that down. That. It's that. There's nothing to live down. What are you on about? Is what you might say in response. But it's obvious you're just playing dumb. Because I heard it. I heard it when you asked why I was crying. There it was. A faint trace of concern. And I saw it too. That awkward look on your face when Mayrina sat there on the bench comforting me. I'm right, aren't I? That's got you so scared. That's funny. You think you need to draw this line. You don't. I never want to cross it in the first place. You act as if I don't know how everything works. As if you need to teach me. But I know I've known all along. In fact, it's you who's in the dark. You really think you're reacting on your own accord. You think you're driven by a selfish interest. No, Vadim. It's not so simple. You don't even realize it. But your purpose is much bigger than that. Right now, you're the agent of the universe as well. You're the force that swings back the pendulum. You're monumental. I can't imagine being granted a role so tremendous while being so ignorant of it. It's kind of beautiful. What you're doing right now, or rather, what the universe is doing through you. I can't believe I'm witnessing it with my own two eyes. I used to pray for miraculous changes. I thank the universe for letting me live through all of these little fluctuations in the world's natural state. I took them in so greedily, knowing that very soon it'll all come to an end. Now the universe is finding its center. I feel just the opposite. The process of the scales tipping back into balance is so beautiful it hurts. It's okay. Huh? He looks up from the homework he's been copying. Yeah, now I can say for sure. I see it in his eyes, clear as day. Don't worry about him. His grip on the pen tightens for a moment. About anything. His friends giggle. I don't care. He bursts out a scoff. Wow. Thanks, Oracle. The old group goes on to make a few more digs at me. They don't faze me in the slightest. Actually, I welcome them. Just another sign of the world coming to an equilibrium. An incredible sight. I could feel it. My gratitude, my reverence, my love. My signal is growing stronger. Soon I'll be able to send my message. Soon I'll fulfill my purpose. The bird flies past the window 3 times in a row. Well, at least you stood up for yourself slightly. I'm very proud of Asia for that. In a weird way, but everything she does in a very unique way to her. So yeah, I'm proud of her for standing up to herself a little bit. The soundtrack of this game is also just really good. I got copyright struck on the... no. I got copyright struck on like the anime intro on the first episode. That was it. And then like I had to look at what struck it, and I go to like the video that had like 2,000 views of people that also found the original music and saying how much they loved the game. And I was like, that's so cool. It's such a good game. She's usually surrounded by friends or talking to someone. I'm a bit surprised when I see her walking down the corridor all alone. Marina! Oh, God, what happened to you? Your hair. Oh, Asia. Hi. I wanted to apologize again for yesterday. Oh, that. I told you it's fine. It all happened because of me anyways. Marina smiles weakly, as if she's looking through me. Are you tired? Do I look tired? Crap. You didn't sleep well? I guess, yeah. I hope you have a good rest today then. Yeah, thanks. Why is this? This doesn't feel like our normal conversation. Am I just not saying the right things? Did you want something else? No, not really. Just wanted to, say hi. Well, we got that covered. Yeah. I suppose. Looks like yesterday left Marina feeling pretty beat. Yeah, that makes you feel really bad. But I can't apologize again. I'll just be annoying. Did I try cheering her up? You're usually the one leading our conversations, so I'm not exactly used to this. Can't just stand there. I gotta choose a topic. Which one? What's a fun thing to bring up? It's just all empty. Crap. Something fun? What do we usually talk about? anything about Ira? No. Terrible. That was the worst thing you could have done. He looks away with a small sigh. You know, I think it's time we stopped asking each other that. You mean about her? She nods, her mouth forming a thin line. Ira is at that point in a police investigation where it starts slowing down, I think, right? And I could be wrong about that, so I apologize, but it's been about a week. And that is, some investigations have been open since the 80s, and they still kind of make like small searches for that person. But there's a point where police investigations slow down considerably. And after about a week, you're either like, you know, it's just not as much people out there. She nods, her mouth forming a thin line. We both know the answer. Oof. I've been real gross to you this past week. Why? Don't say that. No, Alicia. You don't understand. I was just trying to... I wanted to deny the obvious in you. I'm sorry. I've strung you along all this time. Just yesterday. Strung along? I thought it would be easier that way. When you want to convince yourself of something, you gotta find somebody who agrees with you. Then, even if the thing you're trying to believe is false, at least you're not alone in it. Because when you're alone in it, you're just delusional. You know the funny part? None of it helped. Thought if I really put my mind to it, I'd make it tangible. Just trick myself into believing she's okay. Maybe only at school or out with friends or just with you. But I'm awful. Marina, if Ira wasn't okay, then all of it would have been my own fault. Why? For not stopping her that day? For everything. I just couldn't bear that thought. Oh well. It's pretty clear those are the facts that I have to face. Please, don't talk about yourself like that. It's cruel. Jeez, it's okay. I didn't say all that for you to reassure me. I just wanted to be honest with you. You don't have to talk to me anymore. Huh? Really? I won't bother you again. But I want to talk to you. I like talking to you. I bet you do. What was that? You're a good girl, Alicia. Don't waste your kindness on people like that. Like what? Like me. She softly patted my shoulder. That moment doesn't feel like she's looking through me anymore. Those eyes. Maybe I'd be happier if I never caught that expression. Wow. She walks away, and I'm left alone, or left standing with a dumb face and a flat pain in my chest. It feels like I just saw something no one was ever meant to see. Marina smiled in the same way she always did, her eyes filled with a despair I couldn't fathom. Not like an agonized scream, nothing like that. It was a placid, dull despair, like a bottomless ocean stuck in a permanent calm. Has it always been there? For how long? Could I have noticed sooner if I just looked closer? I want to call out to her again, but she's already gone. But all to return to its original form, just as I expected, just as it's meant to. I've been prepared for this since the beginning. So why, then, won't this ache go away? Dang it. Even I'm not this selfish. It's not that I wish this would have kept going. It was nothing but a misstep. A small irregularity that was bound to correct itself. I knew that. This suffocating feeling. The same feeling I had back in class. It must be the beauty of it all. I'm overwhelmed. Each piece is falling back into its place so gracefully. It's impossible to tear your eyes away. Starting from the end back to the beginning, going by that order. The last one that started to act abnormally was Garen. It wasn't too big of a change, all things considered, but it was unnatural. Good thing that's already corrected. Then Marina started talking to me. Not just that, Rory and I spent time together almost every day. Very abnormal. That was a very strong deviation. Their piece falling back to its place caused an accordingly strong emotional response. Okay, that all makes sense. Then we have one more piece remaining. The one that started it all. The person that caused the greatest, most unnatural shift. The one, she was the first to come, she'll be the last to go. But wait, how would that work? Ira has already been gone for a long time. What is there left to come? How do you flatten a curve that does not exist? No, I'm thinking about this all wrong. Ira may not occupy the same space I do, but she exists somewhere out there. Her body, whether it's alive or dead, is still part of the world. But as long as she exists in this world, as long as there are traces of her still remaining, this abnormality won't go away. But which traces can be removed? Would be within reason. Ira can't vanish from my memory. Perhaps anyone else's, but not mine. I'm being impudent, I know. But who am I to say what cannot be done? Anything's possible. Like if the universe wills it, I'll get a head injury and forget my own name. But somehow, even in that case, I'm sure I'll remember her. I remember the poem I've written for her. I remember my prayers to her. Ira's presence will linger in this world no matter what. She will exist until the day I die. And after that, I guess the abnormality will run its course. Man, the message is much bleaker now. The snow is deeper and the letters are shallow, but it's still there. I look up to the window. That's what I thought. It's nothing. There's no replacement. Only empty space for the berries to sit. Straightforward. For some reason, I'm surprised at how brash it is. The world is so infinitely complex, yet it chooses to send its message in such a direct and simple way. Honestly, it's pretty cute. I appreciate that. So that's how you want to be. You want to erase all that remains of her. Every footprint she's ever made, every word that she's ever spoken. Everything until Ira Gravesky becomes nothing more than a memory. Well then, a memory she'll be. I'm looking straight at you. You see me. I'm sitting this weak, so you probably can't hear me very well. Or perhaps you feel my intent. I said so already, haven't I? You may cleanse all the distortion on planet Earth. You can erase everything and everyone else for good. That's part of why my breath halts when I think of you. That's part of why I love you. But I have to deny you just this once, okay? Are you mad? Sorry, I can't tell. But please don't be. It won't change anything. I'm a pitiful, worthless gnat. I know that nothing that I do will ever matter. Not to you, not to anyone else. But for Ira, no, for myself, I won't let her memory fade. It's the one thing I won't concede, even to you. Hey, what's that look? I'm being arrogant, I know. So if you wish, please swap me like a fly. Understand? In any way you like. Any place at any moment. Erase me from this world. It's be abnormal too, right? I'm part of the problem, right? Now that Ira exists within me, there's no choice but to smite me. Smite me, please. Cleanse your body of me. Cleanse yourself of this filth. Heal. Let the world return to its axis. Make everything right. Take everything back. Make everything nice. Make everyone happy. I'm begging you. Please. Please, please, please. Poor girl. Dude, god dang it. My voice is an echo between the buildings. Nobody there as much as looks outside. And yet, I feel it. The signal I just sent has reached halfway across the sky. It burned up in the atmosphere, got muffled and lost. But if it got halfway there, then it made it past the dentist's lair. The greatest obstacle is now behind me. Now all that's left is to gather just a little more love, just enough for that final push. A little more gratitude, a little more warmth, a little more, just a tiny bit more. And then you'll know how much I really love you. That's the first time she's yelled. My phone is still on. I need to turn on silent. I mean, obviously that ring is not my phone. Yes? Good evening. Can I please speak to Marina? She's busy right now. Oh, I see. Could you please ask her to call Asia back when she's free? Sure. Thank you very much. She's not feeling too well. I don't think she'll be calling anyone today. I can pass a message if you want. What's that noise? It sounded really weird. I'll probably turn that up for you so you can hear slightly better because I was talking. That's fine. Thank you. Good night to you then. Good night. It must be your older brother if we called the house. The receiver on the other end sounded different. Was it like I don't know if I heard that right. It sounded like metal? Jam signal A. So you went through B and C and this is A now. This is Marina's past then. Or worse, it's Z.A.T.O. Ground. The ground under. The ground is firm. I feel the ground under my boots. I put my foot down firmly so I feel the ground under my boot. Stomp. Solid. Stomp. Solid. Stomp. I fall. Like a dream. The same as when I'm just about to fall asleep and suddenly my body drops. Or like I miss an extra step while going down a staircase. But that's unfair. I was just looking at the ground. And looking straight down at the soil. Why did I fall? They're so cautious. Not fair. Not fair. It's 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 not fair. Hey, I'm falling. You hear me? Can't stop. Hello? Or is that fall no matter what? Is that attempt to save myself or self-deception? Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? You're gonna fall when there's no ground below you. Why did I ever think there was? What was I trying to imagine every time I brought my foot down? What was the intended result of doing so? An impact? With what? Impact needs two objects. There are no two objects. The ground and I cannot collide because an object cannot collide with itself. It's all one object. It's one object. Everything in the world is only one object. Oh god, flashbang. Me. I jolted and skitter away from the figure that just touched my shoulder. What the hell do you want? Oh. It's blurry. Who is this? Everything around me is shapeless. Something. My hands sink to something wet and brittle. I don't want anything. Can you see me? Of course I can. What kind of question is that? I'm back at something hard. I try to grip onto the brittle stuff below, but my unsteady hand sinks lower and scrapes against something cold and dirty. I feel it burrowing under my fingernails. It's gross. Oh, you do? What do I look like? You see me, right? That shouldn't be hard to answer. Let's see. The figure inches closer. I gotta get away, but there's nowhere to run. My legs feel weak. I blink and try to focus. It isn't. Shape keeps blurring with the world around. How about, what's the color of my hair? It has hair? I really can't tell. No, actually, I don't even care. I don't give a dang what this thing looks like. The heck doesn't want with me anyway. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Well, maybe, how about the color of my dress? That should be easier, right? Can you answer that? Go away. Oh, this thing, leave me alone. How do I make it leave? I throw a punch, my body feels weak and wobbly, so I can't. Wait. No, I can throw. I can totally throw. What do I throw? That my hand grabs this weird brittle stuff. That ought to buy me some time, right? Right? I got this. I got this. Just gotta grab a handful. Hey, come on, try to focus a little. Here, look. How many fingers am I holding up? Right here, see? Look, hey, throw. Take that. I feel like something gross flies in my face. It's moist and wiry and... Ew. Something got in my mouth. Ew, 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 ew. Yuck. It's got a dirty grass that I just threw against the wind. Gross. Where's the friend of me laughs? The heck does she think she is? Right. She. That's a girl's voice. A girl. Bleh. You. Lift my head. Shut up. What's so funny? Marina. That's what is her. Who is this one? The girl has a tear from her eye. Really not that funny. Right, sorry. Sorry. That's one way to come to your senses, huh? Right. So, you see me. You see me now. No, I just told you. Wait, I do see her. I actually fully see her. Dark eyes. Hair past her shoulders gathered in a pony. Dumb face. Dumb smile. Uniform. Okay. There's up 2 fingers. How many do you see? Piss off. Come on, just answer. I know you see him. You totally see him, don't you? Then why ask? You're the cold hard soil beneath me. I grasp my hand brushed against his wet. Ugh. Right. It rained not too long ago. Your butt must be all dirty. Crap. Mom's gonna be pissed. The girl observes me with a strange expression. Suddenly the weight of the situation dawns on me. I stand up quickly. Crap. My legs are still unstable. I lean on the garage wall next to me. Hey, careful there. Here, I can... Don't touch me. Steps away. You. They weren't about this in your dead meat. Dead meat? Who says that? Shut up. I'm not fucking around. Huh? What's that look? Almost as if she's... Dang it. Dang it. Did I really look this pathetic? This has been going on for a while. These episodes. This must be Ira. I thought so, I should know for sure. Why would she need to know that? There's more ammo to be used against me later. It's none of your business. I need to stabilize myself. It sucks. I hate feeling this helpless. What the heck are you even doing out here? I followed you. Creepy. I know, right? How'd you admit to that? It's really unnatural for a girl to be here. At least I have my reasons. These garages are where I go when I begin to feel messed up. I can catch when an episode is coming on. As soon as I feel like the world is folding in on me, or like I'm losing myself in something I'm not supposed to see, that's where I run. Like a place to hide from everyone. Not that I'm scared or anything. I don't care if they point and stare like I'm a fly caught in the soup, but if they start looking at me with pity, I'd rather just die. Did I really look so out of it while walking that she had to follow me? Why? Just for a laugh. I actually think this is a place that we never checked. Like, at least we don't know if Marina checked her. If Ira is truly dead, is she here? Keep in mind that she gets so out of it that she just walks somewhere. It's possible she just walked here, died in the cold. If she is, there's a chance she's still alive. And I guess she got what she wanted. That's one expectation I managed to live up to. Oh, right. And we've talked before. It's Marina. Reached a hand out. Really? Thinks I'm gonna fall for that? Don't take me for an idiot. I want to scoff at her. Open my mouth to speak, but when I meet her eyes, those words catch in my throat. At first I thought she pitied me. But no, that's not it. This girl. What's with her? Ira. Yeah, I know. Not gonna shake my hand, are you? No. You should, though. Huh? Helps you stabilize. Grip accepting feeling its texture or temperature. Good way to ground yourself. I guess you're touching that wall already. Maybe that's good enough. The heck's her deal? Did you not understand what she just saw? Did she not know me? No. She just said she does. But why? Why is she looking at me weird? Where's the disgust, the ridicule? Does she not get it? Doesn't she know that looking at someone so weak is meant to make her feel superior? Doesn't she know this is the part where you're supposed to laugh? Hey, don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I'm serious. Scott's on her. I'll kill you if you do. Wow, better not snitch then. The way she speaks is kind of annoying. I can help you. You know, with the episodes, I know how to handle them. Piss off. Hey, I'm serious. I know what I'm talking about. Like heck you do. Shut up already and leave me alone. Even I don't know what's wrong with me. Who does she think she is to say something like that? I hate people who act as if they know you better than you do. No, really? I get them too. Whoa. Huh? I mean, you must have heard that I was pretty weird in middle school. I haven't. I never heard about you at all. Really? What's with that reaction? Did you think she's some kind of celebrity? How self-absorbed can you be? You seriously never... Well. And it's great to meet you, Ira. She suddenly cut beams and gets all giggly. I don't get her at all. I'm just a little woozy. I could finally stand by myself. Pull away from the wall and... never mind. Still unstable. Whoa. Careful there. She catches me right as I hit the ground. Some save that was. Don't push yourself too much, okay? I told you I'm fine. I can see that. Helps me up. To admit it, but she's right. Having somebody helps you, hold you, helps you a lot. And that's why I never could get this way when I'm with Tolik. That kid always hangs on to me like a koala. Isn't he getting too old for that sort of thing? He's almost 7. Hey, you hungry? Let's go get something. Let's go eat something. Nothing better than a sweet treat when you're feeling down. Sugar's good for the brain, yeah? And it would be great to get more of your senses working. A sweet treat, huh? Wait, no. What am I thinking? Marina, I don't even know this person. I'm not her freaking friend. Why would anyone act like this with someone they just met? It was really take me for a moron. I told you I'm fine already. Bye. Come on. It'd be my treat. You gotta listen. Hey. Maybe I really am slow. I stumbled away through the muddy grass and dirt tracks. If I could shake this feeling off. As if somebody finding me like this, as if somebody offering me help was something I could just forget. As if this shame was something I could wash away. No, it's even worse than that. So much dumber than that. Don't be stupid. Huh? Do you want to get better or not? I said I can help you. I'm already fine. Yeah, right. How long will that last? How long till you start stumbling around and crying like a baby again, huh? What did you just say? It'll happen again. Don't you get it? If you keep doing nothing, it'll just get worse. I'll handle it. It's none of your business. You think you're being cool or something? Hiding away and clawing at the ground? It's stupid. Shut up. You're stupid. You don't know what the heck you're talking about. I told you I do. Are you even listening? Not really. Rude. I really was stupid. I didn't want to accept it. I didn't want to let it grow. But I was too feeble after all. What was that feeling I've denied myself for so long? It was embarrassing to even think about. Because my future had been set out from the start. My path kept going down and down and down like a straight garbage chute. And my episodes got worse, reaching the bottom was just a matter of time. And knowing that, I let it happen anyway. I let myself get swindled and get stupid and get soft. I think that was the day when that childish feeling was born in me. But on the day I met Marina, deep in my heart, hope reared its ugly head. Dang. So that's why Marina said she was different in middle school. Man. Oh, that's so weird. No, that's why that makes sense. I really should put that together, because that's why we're going to school on Christmas Day? Wait. December 25th is Christmas, right? Yeah, isn't it? I'm sorry, I didn't remember holidays too well. That's crazy though, I really should have put it together with Marina. Sick. Yeah, she called in this morning. I see. Thank you. Sorry. I understand I'm getting too cocky. Maybe I'm getting too presumptuous because you happen to be in a charitable mood. Maybe I'm too filthy and insignificant to even swan it. Maybe on some level you understand that me denying you doesn't mean that I love you any less. I prefer to think it's the latter. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Wrong's not to question any of your actions. I'm just being a brat. You should never concede to haughty kids like me. Or get carried away. You know that, don't you? You must have known I'd get ideas if you let me go scot-free. How could you let that happen? Did you really not take any offense? Whenever I think I've come close to understanding you, you pull the rug from underneath my feet. It's incredible. I adore that about you. I apologize, but I'll keep testing your patience for a little longer. Vadim. What? We need to talk. What's that? Shubina going to confess. Nah, be careful. She might stab you. Are all the girls in our class like that? Vadim. Listen, I'm kind of in the middle of something. It's about Marina. So, I got nothing to do with her. Wait, are you guys some sort of love triangle? For real? Everyone Vadim and Marie. Shut it, morons. Shubina, can you piss off? Your breath's making me nauseous. Come on, she was about to say she loves you, dude. Yeah, be nice. Are you guys her knights? Please, she's all yours. No thanks. Hey, she's leading in, bro. She's going in for the kiss. What? Tell them about the pills. You bitch. Huh? Wait, you're going? I'll be back in a sec. Well, I mean, I respect her for that. So, think you can threaten me now? You know Marina's address? She called in sick today. I went to pay her a visit. Sick? Yes. Crap. What? Your visit. It won't change anything. Yeah? It's not necessary. Her brother's taking care of her. You'll be fine. I want to come anyways. She's my friend. Your friend? You've known her for what? A week? Yes, and... Shubina. Jesus, frickin'... You know what your problem is? You got no clue how people work. You're not a friend to her. Understand? You're the same as Gerveski. What are you talking about? I mean, do you know anything about how she used to be? Used to be? Okay, let me get this straight. She aired all of Gerveski's dirty laundry but conveniently forgot to mention why she was involved with her at all. Is that right? What are you saying? She wanted to help Ira, and her brother had access to the medication, so that's not what I mean. Why would he be stealing those pills in the first place? Stealing? You don't even know that? They're meant for higher rank researchers. I guess whatever they're doing up there is messing with their heads. The supplies don't account for more people than that. Good thing her bro works in the labs, huh? Her brother didn't start getting those meds for Ira, or whoever else. They're meant for Marina. She's the same as Gerveski. Those little states like mind gaps, or seeing things that aren't there. Crying and screaming for no reason. He was all about that. What, 3 years ago? But she really didn't tell you. I suspected that. Yeah? You two talked about it behind the school. As she got better after a certain point, there had to be some sort of cure. And then I learned she helped Ira with pills, so it was a reasonable guess. Nice deduction. You heard everything, you fucking liar. Not everything, just the end. Still. Well, whatever. Not like you're gonna rat a friend out, right? Why do you keep saying it like that? Because she doesn't frickin' see you like that. You're like, I don't know, a counterweight. She needs someone who's more messed up around to feel sane in comparison. I don't think it's like that. Think what you want, those are the facts. You think the way she acts is natural? She's trying so hard it makes me want to puke. Marina likes you only because she enjoys feeling like she is the normal one. And a high bar to clear considering you're everything. You know how hot chicks always have one ugly friend. Stop that. That's an awful thing to say. Hey, truth stings. Maybe you'll learn and grow from this experience or something. I don't believe you. Man, I don't care. It's your choice. I just gave you info. I don't get you. You got to her begging for help, and she agreed to it, right? She's bringing your medicine, isn't she? So, how can you still badmouth her like that? He was your friend. Sure, you fell out, but he still gave you a hand. And those pills, they're limited supply, right? She should probably be using them herself, but she shares them with you. You pay anything for them? I don't, but don't you feel even a little bit ashamed? Dang it, Shubina. Don't stick your nose in other people's businesses. Those pills, they barely even work. Are they for my brother, my dad, too? It's all bad. It's not like I ran to her at the first frickin' opportunity. I wasn't even sure if she had meds or anything like that. I just needed something, and forcing Dad to swallow was easy enough. But when my bro gets one of his turns going, I just can't do shite. And it helps a bit. But the next day it starts all over again. So it's like, what's the point of doing anything at all? Shite. Why am I even telling you all this? God dang it. Can you please tell me Marina's address? It's not... You know what? Sure. Whatever. Lady Nina, 1932. The entrance code is 239. Thank you. I mean, he's an absolute horrible person still. Like, he is an absolute prick, but like, I guess understanding that is that it's the same bully mentality for the most part, struggling at home, and that's why he called everyone else a psychopath, because he's kind of dealing with his father and brother, who are having, I mean, honestly, the same fits of rage as Ira, you could say. I mean, because again, I think this is not an actual disease, not one I could think of. I mean, I just think like schizophrenia or something. But like, it's so weird. You should be stopping me, you know? I'm doing everything against your will. I'm going against the natural order. Are you really not mad at me? Even if you're not, I'm sorry. I'm just piling on irregularities for my own selfish whims. They're insalvageable anyways. Marina said it herself. She needed a distraction. Even Garen. His words might have a grain of truth to them, but still, they can't accept it. They want to see her. I want to talk to her. I'm going to grab something on the way. Maybe some tea? If she's really sick. Maybe some cookies too. Those would be really good. You can still crush me, you know. It's not too late. Please consider this carefully. Your goodwill has to have a limit. No, I mean, of course your kindness is limitless, but I'm already coming up the stairs. Did you see? I'm going up the stairs at Marina's apartment block. I'm so close. Hey, it's your last chance. I'm reaching for the doorbell. Are you sure? You're gonna let me do this? Garen is right. I don't understand how you work at all. Get in there, Asia. Here's some noise from behind the door. The seconds pass and nobody comes out. Hey, that's an extra opportunity for you. Come on. No? You sure? Oh, well. This time you hear soft, hasty footsteps on the other side. Coming, I suppose. I'm coming. Oh, Marina. I really expected it to be your brother. Marina opens the door. Looks even more tired than before. Asia? Hi. What are you doing here? Hi. Sorry, I don't feel so confident. Like a part of me never expected to get this far. Man, because I was an arse to you yesterday, isn't it? What? No. I heard that you fell ill, so I thought it'd be nice to visit. Oh, that's... that's so nice of you. What the heck? Sorry, I didn't want to intrude, but I thought I'd check up on you. Oh, thank you. You don't gotta worry, though. It's just some stupid cold. I tried to do a cough sound, but it came out horribly. Oh. Well, I hope you get better soon. I think she probably did just say cough, if I'm being honest. Because before someone coughed and showed like the asterisk around it, so she probably did just go like cough. Sorry, drag you out of bed. No, it's fine. Give me a couple days and I'll be doing cartwheels down the hall. You can do a cartwheel? You can't? Dude, it's so easy. It's scary. If I fall on my head and tape a pillow to it, you can still break your neck like that. God, can you imagine finding someone's dead body with a broken neck and a pillow stripped to their head? You'd probably laugh. Man, are you cartwheeling off a bridge? Cartwheeling off a bridge? Sounds pretty flashy. You know, like one of those crazy sports. Like bungee jumping. Oh, you're right. Extreme cartwheeling. Down a hill, down a bridge, down a roof. Like, I'd watch that. You'd be the champion. Oh, yeah. Wait, are you telling me to go roll off a roof? It's okay. We'll take the pillow to your head. I think you're so clever, huh? Oh, well, this is just really cute. God, I love these characters. She laughs. She looks like her old self, or the old self I know. This is the fake Marina, according to Garen. This is an act. An act. I look at her disheveled hair, her sweater, and her smile. I look into the dark behind her eyes. I just don't buy it. I don't believe Garen's words for a second. Wait, your brother's at home, is he? What, Lev? Yeah, he's at work. Did he tell you I called yesterday? Oh, right. Jeez, I was so out of it. Sorry, I should have rung you back. No, it's fine. You're ill. You shouldn't worry about stuff like that. Please, it's not like I'm dying over here. Still, you're sick and all alone. Isn't that pretty sad? It's so bad, really. I brought some cookies for you. We could drink tea together if you want. Asuka, you shouldn't have. Oh, that might have been extra cough. Really? I didn't want to make you sick as well. It's okay. I'm surely alright. I just thought it'd be nice. No, really, I suddenly burst into a dry coughing fit. Can I help? Want me to pat your back? He shakes her hand. No, thanks. I really appreciate you checking up on me. You sure you don't want any help? No, I'm contagious, so you should be going. Bye, yeah. Thanks again for the visit. Okay, I think you're faking. What? It's so sudden. Mina starts closing the door in front of her. She's coughing really loudly. I know that I should let her rest, but what? No. You shoved your foot. I thought you slammed your head in between the door. I shoved my foot right in front of the door before it closed and get promptly hit. What? Yeah, be careful. Sorry, I just can't. You can seriously get injured like that. Jesus. No, that doesn't matter. I just wanted to... See, that sound again. What was that? Marina. Another coughing fit. Hearing it now doesn't sound all that natural. Sorry, I gotta go to bed. I really need some rest right now, so... There moves again. I grip the handle, pulling it open. Wait, please. What was that? What? I don't know what you're talking about. It was the door yourself. I pulled back. You said you were alone, right? Marina, I am. Stop pulling on the door. You'll break the handle. No. Despite her insistent coughing, I can hear it clearly. We know that sounds soft, rhythmic noises like glasses clicking together, a jingling of keys. Quiet metallic sounds coming from the deep inside the flat. I'm sorry. My blanket's falling. God, this feels like it's gonna be something big. Hey, Marina? What's that? Hey, stop pulling, dang it. Why are you closing the door? Marina? Can't let it slam shut no matter what. I feel it in my gut. I need to come inside. I need to talk to her. I've come this far. You've let me come this far. There has to be a reason, right? Dang it, Asia. It's just my cat. Let go, I can't. I really want to talk to you. Please, Door gives him zero warning. I tumble down to the floor like an idiot. Ow. It hurts. And before I know it, the door closes. I hear the key turning inside the lock. No. We can't let it in like that. Can't let it in like this. I came here to talk to her. I came here to see her smile again. I came here to tell her it's okay. I brought us cookies. Marina, please open the door. Hey, we could drink tea and we could talk. We could talk like we used to. It'd be the same. It would be even better. Why not? I just don't understand. Please, I want to talk to you. Marina, please, am I okay? Please, do you hear me? Hear me, right? Please open the door. Please, let's talk. We need to talk, Marina. So what if she just strung me along? So what if she's an act? I don't care who she is. No, I do. I want to know who she is. I don't know who she really is. Real or not, good or bad. I don't care. I want to talk to Marina. I need to... Please don't break down this door. I need to talk to Marina. Marina, let's talk, please. It's okay. I mean it. I really mean it. You don't have to hide from me, Marina. You don't have to pretend with me. I don't mind if you want to pretend. I don't mind anything, okay? I just want to talk to you. I really want to talk with you. Marina, you beating on the door. I keep begging for as long as it takes. I'm a pathetic sight. I'm sorry. I know I'm just being an inconvenience. Arrogant, selfish, disgusting, repulsive, stubborn, stupid. I know all of that. I know. I've demeaned myself so much it's meaningless. All of my self-flagellation is just empty noise. I don't understand. Why do these words, this nonsense pouring out of me? Why does it feel so humiliating? Marina, please, you were so nice to me. Nice to talk to you, Marina. I really want to talk. I had so much fun talking. Marina, please, let's talk. Please open the door. Please stop being nice to me, Marina. Please don't leave. Don't leave like that. Marina, I'll do better. I will. I know I'm not very fun, but I'll try to be. I'll try very hard. I will. I promise I won't be a burden. Can you hear me, Marina? Can you hear me? You haven't given me this chance for nothing, have you? This is all amounting to something, right? Is this a test? Are you teaching me a lesson? I appreciate that. You've always been too gentle with me. Now you want me to go through something so shameful. It's refreshing. I have an inkling that you want me to stop. You think that after I've reached enough humiliation, I'll give up. That I'll let everything go back to normal. In that case, I'm sorry. It's too late. You spoiled me rotten. Rita, please, it's been so long since I've talked to someone like that. It's been so long and talking with you made me so happy. Rita, please, I want to talk to Iris so badly too. I wish I didn't. Maybe then all of us could talk and have fun together. That'd be nice, right? It'd be so nice. And I'll never do that, but maybe with you, maybe we could talk again, still have fun, and we could go to the cafe again. You could show me all those magazines. Marina, remember you said we'd read your magazines together? We'd share it and it would be so fun. Do you remember? Remember, right? Remember, Marina? We're just one stop pouring out. Like shite sparing from a septic tank. I'm sorry. I've already come this far. I've already said too much. Nothing else for me to do but push through. I'm sorry, Marina. I'm sorry I made you feel like you're a bad person. And a bad person at all. Please don't think like that, Marina. Please, I really think you're amazing. I'm so happy you talk to me. I don't care if I'm distraction. I don't mind if I really don't mind. Just talking to someone so late made me so happy. Please, Marina, please forgive me. I made you feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Marina, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. Don't be disgusted with me. You can laugh at me. Please don't be mad. I'm sorry if I ever made you all gross or awkward. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to be embarrassing. I'm sorry if I didn't talk right. Didn't know right now. It's my fault. I'll learn everything. I'll learn how to talk. I'll learn how to be fun. I'll learn how to be pretty. I won't make you look bad for talking to me. I really want to be friends with you. And I'll be friends with you, Marina. Marina, let's be friends. Please be my friend, Marina. Please be my friend. Please be my friend, Marina. Please be. Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh. The door opens. Did you hear all that? Or like, Marina, do you think I'm a nice person? Is that all you got from that? Because, I mean, she was really having a mental breakdown out here. Of course. And you want to be my friend? Yes. I sniffle quickly around my face. I really, really do. Alright then. Come in. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, be quiet. Get in. Right, sorry. She ushered me into the apartment, just the door. Can't be worse than my living space, you know? Very nice, yes. What is this? Sounds quietly echoed through the flat. I don't know. I always pause to record do this, but just give me a quick second to drink a little bit of water. That took a lot out of me. Oh my goodness gracious. That's it. That took a lot out of me. The sounds quietly echo through the flats. I don't know if rhythmical is the right word for them. No, not really. No, that's it. Intentional is what they are. Here. Cookies. Thanks. She waits for me to take off my clothes. Rita's voice, the way she looks at me. It suddenly feels very dry. I guess I shouldn't be bothered by that, but I'm not. The overbearing shame I felt just a moment ago is doing into a small prickle in the back of my throat. So, you have a cat? Asia. She looks down at me in the box in her hands. Yes? You don't like this kind? No. It's okay. I like it. I'm glad. Marina's eyes meet mine. Somehow I prepared for it. That somber shadow staring back at me. We had that argument by the research center. I said you were easy to trust. I wanted to trust you. I remember. I meant it. I wouldn't have let you in otherwise. I feel like I know where this is going. I understand. I'm glad to hear that. She's here, isn't she? Oh, God. Marina doesn't nod. She turns around. I'll show you. The walk down the hallway isn't long. It's 10 meters at most, but every step I feel takes like 1,000 miles. And the clinking sound grows louder. Ray's apartment is a little smaller than mine. At least that's how it feels from the corridor, even though our family is bigger. It must be her brother's. Why did she live with him again? I doubt that's a relevant thing to ask right now. I doubt that's a relevant thing to think. What am I supposed to think about? I'll see her. I'll finally see her. These words keep running through my mind, but I can't comprehend them. I can't comprehend anything at all. I look behind Marina, staring at the back of her head. What am I feeling? What am I not feeling? The thorn in my throat is now a formless lump. The door opens. Marina walks in. God, I think we all know what this is going to. That sound, those icy clicks, that's where they've been coming from all along. A teaspoon in a glass. A teaspoon softly tapping on the glass again and again. Oh, I see. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. Yeah, oh God, she's just brain dead, isn't she? Oh, man. That feels really weird. Oh my God. I'm sorry, that's just such a like. I feel like we all kind of knew where that was heading, and I liked the game didn't make it as big of a reveal by like Ace saying like, "Oh, she's here, isn't she?" Like it was that feeling. Oh my God, that's so weird. Ira, you better have a really good reason, though, Marina. Like, I trust you, I love you, but you better have a really good reason to keep her in here instead of just getting her into a mental institution. Because this feels like very psychopathic now. Oh God, I don't know how to think about that really. It feels wrong to keep her here when she's brain dead now. I'll just let it play. I'm going to talk your ear off if I talk about this. Asia, come for a visit. Came for a visit. Remember Asia? Ira. Take a step forward. My legs feel weak. I start to fall. Careful. Marina throws the box into the bed and catches me before I hit the floor. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. She guides me to the bed, helping me down. With a cup of water pressing into my mouth. There. It's okay. I go up and down. Oh, that's so weird. I think the part that makes you think like, I get what you're trying to do. Because it was likely that Marina made up the story that, it's possible she made up the story that, Ira came back to her house and cried in her arms and all that and left. It's very possible that Ira just came to the house completely brain dead and they brought her inside worried about her. And then she's been like this. Like she stayed like that. Like, oh, she'll snap out of it eventually. But then she got to the point where they see she's not snapping out of it. And that might have been why Marina was sad when she came to school, like saying like we should stop talking about her. She's gone. Because in a way she's kind of gone, you know. But maybe that's why they left her in the house without actually calling the cops or sending her somewhere, because they thought she would come out of it at first. Oh, that's so weird. I'm so sorry. That's so weird though. Like, it's the idea that Marina was going around asking for and making plans to find Ira, and she was just sitting in her house. Marina pats my hair. It's okay. My eyes slowly refocus. They glide over the empty bottles strewn across the carpet. They float over the olive chamber pot. They're drawn upwards towards the only thing that matters. How brain dead is she though? Like, you guys literally bathing her and like changing her. Because at that point, that feels really scary. Not that they're bad for doing it, like I doubt her parents would, but that feels really weird. Mara sits at the table. No, not quite. She's slumped against the wall, hair draped all over her face. Her hand rests flatly on the tabletop. It twitches and the teaspoon held so loosely. It looks like it might fall out at any moment. Things against the empty drinking glass again and again and again. It looks almost involuntarily. Marina's still sitting next to me, caressing my shoulder. Her voice comes out flat. If you think she's communicating, she's not. It's just Ira. She's saying Ira in Morse code. Just Ira? Her name. Over and over again. ... Pause. Pause. IRA. That's really creepy. I see. Ira. We gave her a Morse sheet after she stopped talking. We gave some answers for a day or so, and became just that. Also, she was kind of conscious then, so she wasn't fully brain gone. Okay. When? The day we went to the cinema. When I returned, she was already like that. That day. The day when we went to her house, yes. Lev was with her. You wanted to drink tea, didn't you? As if from the bed the mattress creaks. Come. I'm not leaving her. It's just until the water boils. We'll drink it here. It'll be okay. Okay. How can you? She's all ready. Ira. I think I reach my hand towards the figures slouched over the table. Come on. Marina stops it gently. Come with me. That's so weird. I can still hear the clicking from the kitchen. Marina sets the kettle. So yeah, does she come here just not speaking, like a husk almost? And they couldn't get her to write anything, so they gave her the Morse code sheet, and then there was just like, she just slowly devolved into that. Jeez. She constantly moves between the counters and the stove. If I were a slightly better person, I'd get angry. I'm trying to, but I keep failing. Maybe it's because it's Marina. Or maybe it's because I'm not as shocked as I should be. How much tea do you prefer? I don't care. Great, because we only have one. It's regular black tea. He prepares 3 cups. You know, a couple years ago, I wasn't like that. Aaron told me. Huh? What do you mean? He said you were like Ira. That gas bag? Well, there goes my cool reveal. It's okay. I already knew. It's a win. Since I heard you two talking. Behind the school. Oh. Hey, so you heard everything, you freaking liar. You said the same thing. Yuck, seriously. But Marina, you recovered, right? Well, it's not something you can recover from. It's not that kind of illness. It's kind of like hypersensitivity. We were hypersensitive to sound. Some were hypersensitive to light. Ira and I were hypersensitive to the code. Code? The algorithm our world is built on. This is turning to like Project Lane. All of its regularities and irregularities. That's the code. Oh. So you're hypersensitive to living is what you're just essentially saying? I see. I probably sound nuts to you. This thing is pretty hard to wrap your head around. No, I understand. I know what you're talking about. Really? Yes. You mean the will of the world, right? The sum of all its probabilities and workings. I guess you could put it like that. It's a set of patterns and ingrained to everything in existence. It's not something we're supposed to comprehend or notice. Some people do, whether they want to or not. People like Ira and I lack the barrier that keeps our minds from acknowledging it. It's like having no skin on your soul. No skin on your soul. Is it really that painful? I don't know if painful is the right word for it. You can look inside a radio and learn about its electronics, or you can look under a person's skin and study their internal organs. That can be interesting, but who would want to walk around with a constant X-ray vision? I'd rather not, right? That'd be so gross. But that's pretty much our condition. Ira and I can see the values by which everything in reality moves and operates. It sounds kind of cool in a way, but I can understand how that'd be really painful. You essentially have the Gojo 6 eye. I'm sorry. I just thought of that. Nothing wrong with it. The number truths that define each individual object. That is... Hey now, you don't look weirded out at all. Did Vatican just put the beans on that one? You guys must have been really close because you told him all. I guess you were really close because, yeah, he knew his father and brother were going through the same thing. That's so interesting. No, not at all. I just know this. You just know? Yes, I understand. You didn't know the universe talks to Asia. Or she talks to it mostly. Is Vatum also aware of the code? Shouldn't be. It's not public knowledge. Oh. I only know because of Love. That's what they study over there. You mean in the research center? I thought they worked with natural resources or something like that. That's the official story. It's really the algorithm and structural dynamics. But it's there to study. Huh? Like, about the code? Yes. Well, I'd say there's plenty. If you can figure out the patterns everything is built on, you can basically foretell the future. Plus you have all the building blocks in front of you. Who's to say you can't rearrange them? If you find a way to modify or rewrite the values assigned to everything in existence, well, that's basically godhood. Who wouldn't want that? That's really dumb. You think? Well, no, it's worse. It's impudent. No, it is. I can't imagine wanting to defile something so perfect. It's sick and pointless. Even if you find a way to do so, all your efforts will have been in vain. Any attempts to change the reality will barely scrape its surface. Any small scratch you leave will quickly heal. That's exactly right. A closed system needs to maintain stability or else it falls apart, and any foreign element will be assimilated or pushed out. Yeah, something like that. That's not the real issue. The system's very difficult to study, because it's not something the human mind is built to comprehend. We shouldn't know an object can't be separated from its algorithmic action. We shouldn't know a bird is 322344112 despair, 323322 distortion, and 23144 denial. 4. You're not meant to know everything in the world is inevitable. That's why, when you realize that everything's predetermined, everyone including you is nothing more than value strings, you start to lose your grip. Your grip on what? On your humanity. A person's individuality is determined by their actions, right? But if you understand how none of your actions are really yours, will you still feel like an individual? Well, because then you're not a person. You're just numbers. A tiny segment of a large value string, which is the kettle. What an interesting plot thing. Because first I was like, oh, this is just some weird version of like ADHD, autism, or schizophrenia. This goes very far. A piercing whistle fills the room. Rita turns the gas off and it stops. The things she's saying aren't entirely new to me, though it makes me glad I'm not the only one who views the universe that way. I always knew it in my heart. I knew it's the objective truth, but it's not something that I'd ever hoped others to understand. Still, I can't help but be confused, losing your sense of humanity over it. What's wrong with humanity being defined by a string of numbers? What's wrong with being part of a much greater whole? What's wrong with existing within a perfect system? I don't really understand it. Alright, we need to return. And then my head is clearer. I can take everything in. Ira. Even when she's in this state, I can't tear my eyes off her. It's Ira. It's Ira. She says it herself. That makes my chest feel tight. I just want to... may I? Sure. I reach my hand and brush a couple of dark strands of her face. Her hair is neither dirty nor too matted. Looks like Marina takes good care of her. Ira doesn't react to my touch. Her bright blue eyes stare straight ahead, expression blank, but they're still bright blue. Those are her eyes. That is her nose. Those are her lips. That's her face. That's Ira. 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 My hand glances along her cheek and limply falls. A horrible emptiness swells in me. Oh God. That just not feel right. The three of us sit at the table with a box of cookies, a sugar bowl, a teapot and teacups at the ready, an Ira's empty glass. She keeps tapping it with a spoon. Marina pours the tea. You don't take it away? What? The spoon? Yes. It's annoying, right? No, that's not what I mean. It's okay, I get it. But you get used to it pretty quickly. It's like the clock ticking. Sorry, I can take it away even if I wanted to. I understand. Oof. Marina reaches into the box, grabs a cookie, and bites down on it. So good. I'm glad you like it. Next time we go to Z.A.T.O, it'll be my treat. Next time. We can all go together. You get your souffle, or you get that flowery thing. What was it called again? Whatever. Marina. Hey, do you know she always takes like 5 spoons of sugar? Like, come on, take pity on your teeth. This is all stirring 4 sugar cubes in Ira's cup. Smoking too. I'm gonna kiss you when you stink like that, huh? I'm kidding. Aska, you know, Ira hasn't smoked for a whole week. Just quit cold turkey. Wanna bet how long she lasts? Marina. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm all for self-improvement, alright? I'm just trying to be realistic here. Gotta do it bit by bit. I've bore witness to so many failed attempts, you see. Poor Lev. That guy never learns. You think she will get better? She has to. That guy managed to suppress it. You don't plan on losing to me of all people, are you? Was it ever that bad, though? Like, that's my thing. Was it ever brain dead bad? Because zoning's out, like, everyone zones out, or like people with mental illnesses zone out to even like hours, but like, she's been zoned out for what, 5 days? Or no, because Ira went missing a week ago. She went missing a week ago. They said that one day she was using the Morse code sheet to talk to them, and then she stopped after a day. So yeah, she's been brain dead for 6 days now. I don't think that's coming back. She gives Ira a light poke. She still won't be the same, you know, when she gets better. I hope you understand that. In what way? Every way. Her perception has already been altered. It's not something you can simply forget. But you, I haven't. And I've changed as well. I think since then, I've lost something that makes me human. Huh? A part of the brain that makes you feel things. I guess something got broken there. But you're not emotionless. I can see that. I'm good, aren't I? Thinking it was tough at first, but hey, I learned. I told you, Marina. You don't have to pretend, and I don't think you need to. Of course I do. Don't be silly. I don't need any more people treating me like a freak show. Well, I mean, you don't need to fake it with us. I don't do it as much, you know. Not like it matters at this point. It's not something I can simply turn off. Why not? Because I'll forget how to do it. Oof. Heavy. Marina took a sip of her tea. Okay, it's good now. This Irish teacup to her mouth, carefully angling her face. Alright, open up. Easy. Yeah, like that. That feels so weird. Like, it's nice that they're taking care of her, but it's more of like, this person that was fine-ish a week ago is now brain dead and has to get taken care of. Oh. I really feel sad for her brother, if I'm being honest. Isn't it weird when I also think about, I'm sorry for talking like this, because usually I just let the game go and I just read the dialogue. I'm just shocked. Of like, it's weird that Marina didn't mention that too. Like, oh, I feel like Ira never left any place somewhere where she wasn't safe. She's just locked inside of a house right now. It's like in a way that she was giving you a hint almost about what actually was happening. Which is a thing that people do. Like, if people feel guilt or they just want like a truth out, they sometimes allude to that truth. Or joke about it because it feels weird keeping it all inside. So yeah. Oof. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. getting to hold my breath. I need to steady myself. Was this how I imagined it? The liquid in my teacup twists and swirls. Is this how it's supposed to be? The steam rises up to my eyes, clouding my vision. Is this what all of this amounts to? The tea smells nice. There was something I was going to do. Something important. If you forgot, it probably didn't matter, right? No, I don't think that's right. No. And how about this? If you forgot, it probably wasn't real. What? That doesn't make sense. It does. It's like a dream. Like a dream. Yes, exactly like a dream. Wait, it's Asia. Oh god, the happiness. You there? Someone's loopy today, huh? Sorry, I didn't get much sleep. What were you doing up so late? Secret night out in town, huh? Bars hopping and all? What bar hopping? We have one pub. That's the part that bothers you? No, I was home. I was just, it's kind of embarrassing. Hear that, Ira? Hear what? Sounds like our Asuka was up all night reading mommy's romance novels. What? No, how's that embarrassing? Ira? What? Don't look at me like that. Oh, it's okay, you know? You're a young lady after all. Nothing to be shy about, right, Asya? Yeah, I think romance can be, really cute. You know, what are your favorites? Gotta be fantasy, right? Oh, what type of guy? Werewolf? Vampire? Maybe a charming vagabond. A vagabond, maybe someone like a gracious elf? Are there elf romances? There must be. We need an expert opinion. Hey, Ira, are all elf romances a thing? One more word and this fork's going in your windpipe. Scary. Issy, let's switch places. Am I your meat shield? I'm crude. You're like a buffer zone. You see, in world politics. So what were you doing yesterday, Asia? Hey, now. Actually, I was writing. Oh, I just really got invested, I guess. Seriously? After all that setup? What setup? That's not embarrassing at all. I was so hoping for something crazy, gross or crazy. Or crazy gross. Ow. My windpipe. Shut up. So, how did it go? Well, I finished something. Something? Yes. Come on, you can't say that and not elaborate. There's nothing to elaborate on. It's, oh. Oh, cool. Yeah. You gonna read it? No way. Ooh, come on, I like your stuff. Don't be greedy. Greedy? I like it too. See? You guys are gonna think it's weird. So what? You're kinda weird and we like, ow. Again? Your poetry's cool. That's what I'm saying. But, thank you, but, crap. It's just embarrassing, okay? Yeah, we got that much. What's the point of writing something if you won't let anyone read it? Well, I enjoy doing it. And, hey, you were working on it all night, right? Something must have really inspired you. Yes, that's right. Something did. What was it? It was... Of course. It was you. You mean... Ira, I wrote this poem to you. That day you got angry at me. You talked to me as if I were a stranger and I got so scared that I'd already decided I'd write you a poem. I just knew I had to finish it that day. Maybe then you wouldn't be so mad at me. Because you said you liked them. I'm sorry. It's a weird thing to do without asking. Hey, not at all. It's cute. You think? Yeah. Well, then maybe I'll read it out if you don't mind. Go right ahead. This hurts.
Черный день разлился кляксой по паркету, по плите. Раззадоренная масса мажет руки в темноте. Спички чиркают о фосфор, дым ложится на ладонь. Выгорает запах газа, и в ушах трещит огонь. Как тепло, светло и мило, хоть на коже холодок. Это добрая картина, хоть висит наискосок.
Now it's time for my voice acting. Oh yeah, I got rich quick. A black day splattered on the barcodes on the tiles. The rounded mass soil its hand in darkness. Matches strike at the phosphorus. Smoke lays in my palm. The smell of gas is burning out, and firecrackers in my ears. It's so warm, bright, and sweet, even as a chill runs down my skin. It's a wholesome painting, even if it hangs askew. Well, that didn't really make her react, but at least you read it to her. I've never heard your poetry before. Sorry. I know it's dumb. I don't know. It suits you. Is that good or bad? Neither. It's just you. Bit more aggressive than what I expected, but hey, I like it. Aggressive? What? At first, cutting my finger on what bothered me. The room was quiet, not abnormally so. The soft mumble of a neighbor's television. The ticking of the clock, the slight sound of Marina shifting in her chair. It was silent in a very normal way. I thought so for a moment, and that's when... Ira. Huh? Right. The tapping stopped. Oh, man. I mean, she almost looks like she has a bit more life in her eyes. I draw a sharp breath. Ira's eyes. Those eyes that have been staring blankly all this time are now focused directly on me. Ira. He stands up so sharply that the wooden chair she was standing on almost topples over. Ira's head slightly shifts, but only slightly, like a small reflexive motion. A response to a signal that's coming from very far away. Ira, do you hear me? Do you see us? Marina holds her up by the shoulders. Ira doesn't react. Holds her up by the shoulders, not holds her up. I can't tear my eyes away from hers. Her eyelids flutter slightly. Her pupils jitter. She's really trying to... Hey, can you speak? Ira, blink twice for yes, blink thrice for no. Thrice? Really? Why can't you do it once or twice? Okay. Ira. Here, look, the Morse sheet. Do you see it? Can you tap something? Anything? Look. Marina's arms are shaking, so is her voice. Ira's eyes. Look at Ira's hands, the one that held the spoon. Her fingers are twitching. Such tiny movements. If you told me I was imagining them, I would believe you. Maybe I am. It doesn't matter. Marina keeps speaking, almost shouting at her, trying to get through. Ira's slender hand looks so small. When I saw her last there on the playground, it felt just the same. Ira looked so helplessly frail. I wanted to reach out. I wanted to hug her so badly. I was too much of a coward. Ira, maybe one more pill. Marina drops to the floor and starts shuffling through all the scattered bottles. It has to be. They can't all be empty. I remember there was still some left. Dang it. I hold Ira's hand. It's warm. I feel their fingers slightly moving and they stop. I raise my eyes. Oh, that's a lot of life in ours. She did it. Where? Has to. No. Oh, here it has to be. Ira's looking at me. Not looking through me, not trying to focus on some object in front of her. She sees me. Ira sees me. I found it. A pill. There's one left. Okay. Alright. Here, I made a freeze with the pill clenched in her hand. I can't see her expression. I'm not allowed to look away from Ira. Because this is everything I've prayed for. Because Ira is looking at me and she sees me. That's all I've ever wanted. Oh. Thank you so much. Blink. When I open my eyes. Oh. Ira is gone. Oh. I turn my head. Marina's knees buckled as she's on the floor, wordlessly staring at the empty space where Ira used to be. Marina. She lowers her head, and the rest of her body follows. Marina's hunched over in the sea of pill bottles. I watch her shudder quietly. I'm sorry, what just... Okay. Have you noticed any changes in how you perceive time or space? No? Experiencing any unusual patterns in your thoughts or dreams? No? Do you ever feel like you're watching yourself from outside your own body? No? Do you find yourself remembering things that didn't happen to you? No? Have you seen anything lately that no one else seemed to notice? No? Are you being honest with me? Yes. Okay. Are there any places, people, or ideas you're fixated on lately? Yes. Can you name them? Ira. Sending my messages to the universe. What message? A love confession? Love confession. Yes. I will confess my love to the world. I am very close to achieving the right signal strength. Signal strength? Are you using a radio? No, I don't need one. My will is enough. I see. Let's continue then. Does the world around you feel balanced or like it's trying to become balanced? Yes. Why do you feel that? Isn't it obvious? Please elaborate. Oh, this is her brother. The boss fell into his mouth while waiting for my answer. You look like a My Hero Academia character. Ira, everything that she's gone through, it's the result of the world correcting itself. It caused a shift in my predetermined path. Then when she disappeared from school, irregularities kept building up. And me, and Marina, and our own family, and many other people. She caused a huge distortion in the world. So she had to be assimilated into the greater stream. She had to, before any more damage could be caused. My voice isn't as stable as it should be. I glanced in the corner. Marina's sitting there expressionless. When Lev came home, we found both of us in the bedroom. I don't know how much time had passed by then. This questioning I'm in the middle of right now has been going on for a while. So that's how you see it. The way he talks is very monotone. I'm not bothered by that. Perhaps I'm also being a little too calm. Is that wrong? Not entirely. He runs a hand through his hair, looking at his notes. You're correct in that reality is always pursuing the status quo. But what happened to Ira is not directly related to the system rebalancing itself. Not in response to her, at least. What do you mean? It's the unfortunate result of her condition. She's been deteriorating for some time, so it's a condition where it's a mental condition where you just poof out of existence, if that happens. Jesus. It's rather horrifying. So imagine if we had a condition like that. The process is simply accelerated as a result. Our efforts, he's a weird look at his sister. We were only delaying the inevitable. Actually, I've been meaning to ask you, this medicine, what does it do exactly? It's a kind of downer. It dulls pattern recognition, facilitates emotional responses. Emotional responses? You can't unsee what you've already noticed. Parts of yourself that have already degraded won't recover, but the drawing will prevent you from spotting new patterns, or at least lower their prominence. It also does the stress you feel from observing such things. Sounds rather useful. Why would Ira stop taking it then? She had her reasons. I believe what she saw in the code was the truth, unpleasant as it was. Not being able to receive that information felt like going blind. There's also the emotional factor. The medicine doesn't just dull negative feelings, it dulls all of them. You can't remove intense despair without removing intense joy or happiness. It's a double-edged sword. You can imagine why she wouldn't want that. But Marina said she stopped feeling emotions due to her condition. So all along it was the drug? It's not so simple. Marina's psyche really did change irreversibly. Sadly, the pills have just solidified certain side effects. How much of it is one or the other, I can't tell you. You really believe it's irreversible? Nothing to suggest otherwise? Well, actually, before Ira disappeared, she came back for a moment. Meaning, her eyes, everything about her. It's like she managed to bring her old self back for a second. It was Ira, the one I knew, the person who was looking right at me. You don't believe me? It's not that I think you're lying, but what you perceive might not have been the objective reality. Why? Why wouldn't it be? I'm just making assumptions based on your answers, however. There's a high probability you possess a similar level of co-sensitivity to Marina and Ira. But it's a strange case. Despite everything pointing to you having high pattern awareness, you don't seem mentally distraught. Perhaps your willingness to indulge in delusions has something to do with it. Delusions? Don't be alarmed. pretty common among those susceptible to the code, though whether they manifest into actual distortions varies from case to case. I'm sorry, but you're deciding this based on some questionnaire? Based on your answers to the 140 questions defined by the protocol, namely the questions related to your childhood, it's true that faulty memory might be to blame, but there are some inconsistencies. Let's call them that. You can't know that. With all due respect, sir. Well, we keep a record of certain incidents, so I do know a little. Just lay off her already. It's the first time I heard Marina's voice since Ira's emerging. It's harsh and raspy. I was there too, you know. Ira came back, I think, but it was brief, and she was unresponsive. Interesting. You sure your own symptoms are making a return? I'm not delusional. I tried to make it work. It can't. Not to that degree. Good. Good? Right. What do you mean, not to that degree? Forget it. Doesn't matter anymore. Are you talking about the bug? The one that was displaced? Marina grimaces and closes her eyes. Maybe Ira was onto something. Maybe I should stop taking this crap. Don't even think about it. She's constant response. That pops up. Why are you popping pills? You also have the exact same thing? What were they talking about? What was I... the return to stability. Ira doesn't have anything to do with it. It's the whole city. Everything is returning to null. Oh, what? Evangelion. Distortions caused by individual people are nothing in comparison to the ones produced by the research complex. They encompass Vorkutus 5's entire area. So that means the city will undergo correction. Or rather, it's being corrected as we speak. The process started weeks ago, maybe even earlier. The detection tools aren't perfect, so it's hard to say. But the local algorithms have become severely unstable. You must have noticed. We're giving it a week, at most, with the code's current creative deprecation. At this point, there's nothing we can do. But we can make it easier on ourselves. How so? That moves a pop out towards me. Everyone will eventually develop the symptoms. Your family should be prepared. Man, so that's why Vadam's father and his brother was like that, because everyone's getting it. But why isn't the town being evacuated? It won't change anything. It's not about the area, it's about the cause of distortion. In one way or another, everyone here is tied to the complex. We're all complicit. Please take this medicine. It should help. Thank you, but I don't need it. These negative effects you mention, I don't experience any of that. You say that now, but it will get significantly worse. Even for you, it's very likely. I don't mind. The things you're describing, it seems like you're really afraid of them. I understand why, but after seeing what happened to Ira, I don't think dissipating to the greater world is all that bad. Then let your parents have it. The medication? Yes. If you don't want to take it, fine. But let them have that choice. They're probably already. Just take it. I put the medicine in my apron pocket. This is such a drastic turn. Both siblings see me to the exit. But both of you knew this was coming for a while? Love nods. But if you knew this was inevitable, did you? Why did you try to keep Ira alive anyway? Wouldn't you? Yes, I would. Then we just go back home, knowing that our entire world as we know it is going to get combined into the greater world, the greater code. So that's how you are. A winding path that endlessly erases its own curves. That's how I choose to understand you. But I was wrong, of course. It's an offensively simplistic way of thinking. I believe you were indiscriminately filing down each little imperfection. That every little bump was a slight of equal proportion. Can you imagine? I should have known you're better than that. I would believe that my free will was an affront to you, as if my actions were worthy of your acknowledgement. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I thought so little of you. Have I not realized it before? At the end of the day, everyone's existence is full of little insults. We're an ungrateful species. No matter how good we have it, we'll always be thinking of what ifs. Would you really go out of your way to punish every person on the planet? Smite every conscious life form in the universe? Please. All of these violations are no different from the meaningless barrage of insults I hurl at myself. It's all white noise. It's all just pinpricks for something to rouse you. It would need to be truly unforgivable. In action, a being that's rotten to its very core. The research center. The place whose entire existence is a sin. A place that contaminates everything around it like a plague. The town, the people, the reality around. Everything's infected. Everything's impure. Really, you have no choice but to erase it. The city's not a pinprick, it's an open wound. Thank goodness it's healing. Thank goodness, thank goodness. Sorry. Looks like I still wish you'd wait a little longer. I still hope that you let this gash fester some more. It's a horrible thing to say, but please wait out just a bit. My words can't reach you yet, you see. They're close, but they're still falling short of piercing through the atmosphere. Ever my signal has gotten very strong. I feel that from now on it will accumulate strength on its own. Please, let me look at you for a little while. Let me gather a little more love in my heart. I don't need much. It's enough for my signal to go through. I know it's a preposterous request, especially after everything I've done. You have your full right to decline, but I promise it's the last thing I'll ever ask of you. Please listen to my message. Man. That's so weird now. Everything's getting erased. Episode 2, and that was episode 2 ending. That's why I couldn't do episode 2 in the last episode. Asia. This is likely the final episode here. I have no idea how long this would be, because the game feels longer than I thought. This doesn't feel like... I guess we're kind of reaching a conclusion, though. But I'll keep going for you. I have a fear of, like, sometimes, like, I make the last episode before the very last one way too long. And, like, the last episode you see is, like, 30 minutes. I have a deep fear about that. Truly. Today is a good day. Isn't that a silly sentence? You hear it all the time, but no one seems to realize how dumb it sounds. I guess it's one of those common tautologies, like close proximity or end result. It's not that I'm irritated by it. I actually find it rather sweet. But even so, you should remember that each day is inherently good. Even if you feel a bit under the weather, it's a good day. Even if you miss somebody really badly, it's a good day. Even if everything around you is changing in a way you fail to understand, it's a good day. The fleeting feelings of a human can't change the day's intrinsic qualities, can they? Still, I think I'm justified in saying that today. I'm drawing a good comparison, you see. Today's good, obviously. There's another way to define it. But tomorrow will be even better. Tomorrow from 10:30 to 11, the sun will rise. Tomorrow at 10:30, the polar night will finally come to an end. Tomorrow at 10:30, I will be where I need to be. I can't wait. I can't wait. Classmate A, I'm surprised Vadim's not talking first. Your friend's not here today? Who? Who do you think? You're Pit Bull, then. Hey, that's spot on. The bright electric light above my head stopped blinding me. My eyes don't hurt or wander. It's white. Pure artificial white. But there's no power in it. No substance to speak of. Nothing to affect me with. It is as good as non-existence. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Yubina? Why's that? Dude, look at her. Be real. Bro, come on, don't say that. What, you want to be our boyfriend? Hey, Yubina, want to go out with Igor? Something I can be affected with. The light. No, we're not looking at the light. There's no light to look at. The tundra outside stretches for all eternity. But it's not like a spear. Like a corridor. An eternity with clearly defined margins. Funny, how that's possible at all. You're just so full of contradictions. It's very cute. You know, that's good. It'd be pretty selfish if you stopped doing your homework altogether, yeah? We all rely on you, you know. Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. Oh, the classmate D again chiming in and immediately shutting up. What would we do without you? Hear that? The people need you, Shubina. We'll forgive you this time. Just don't get used to it. This tundra is an endless corridor. The city stretches its dimensions to their limit. This means the ceiling is only as low as the city allows it to be. The sky is only as tall as the city's tallest point. It's as if everything was set up for me from the start. Unlikely, but it's nice to think about it that way. A bird flies past the window again and again. I used to count, but now I've stopped. I close my eyes and feel the hard wood of the chair beneath me. I'm Asia. Asia is my name. It only took 2 days. It's been 2 days since I visited Marina's apartment. Time flew by so fast, yet each hour felt like a year. I don't know how it works. A lot of things I've been pushing to the furthest corners of my mind have become harder to deny. Not that I have a reason to deny them. There's nothing bad about people casting shadows at irregular angles, or sounds and voices coming from the wrong direction, or branches moving the same way in sync, or memories replaying themselves differently each time, or me doing things I've already done but never noticing in the moment, only after. It's all right. Everything is falling into place. The schoolyard looks okay. Still cold, still loud, with kids shooting snowballs from the hill. I'm not sure what they're throwing them at. The light is slightly off. It's a little too blue. Is it always this blue? It's a beautiful color. Marina and Vadim are just around the corner. They're both smoking. That's really sad in a way. It's you, Marina. He doesn't talk. I see. How's your family? What a pitiful face. I unbutton my coat and pull this small bottle out of my apron. Here. Huh? Mom refused to take it. Then force her. I can't. What about you? I don't want them. Vadim takes the medicine from my hand. He dry swallows 2 pills right away. Marina. Hey. He taps her shoulder. She looks at him dazed. Do this? Okay. Takes a cigarette out of her mouth and passes it to me. I don't smoke. Just hold it. Just open Maria's mouth a bit wide to slip the pill in. Mom seems like she won't resist. There you are. She shakes her head and slaps Vadim's hand away. He smiles faintly. That was sad. She got a sparkle of life in her and then immediately died out again. My eyes sting. I give the cigarette back to him. Sorry. I hug her gently back. Oh. Well, she's still there. I think you're just kind of given up. Her hand reaches up and pats my hair. There's nothing to that gesture. Like she moves on autopilot. It's okay. It's okay. What am I even looking at? The television is still on. I hear its quiet murmur from the living room. It was on in the morning too. It was on yesterday. When was the last time it was off? I stand still by the glazed door. The matted glass makes it impossible to make anything out. All I can see, all I can see is the bright glow of the TV framing my father's shadow. It's hard to get out. I don't want to open the door. I'm not going to open the door. But it's already half ajar. Mom's anywhere else in the flat. He must be in there. Yesterday she kept asking me where Dad was again and again and again. I didn't tell her. But her sheets were all over the floor when I came back. As if she crawled out of bed and made her way towards the noise. Towards the living room. Mom? 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 I should come in. I should come in and talk to her. To them. My hand reaches towards the handle. The TV. It's that program. I think I recognize the sound of it. It seems familiar. Like a regular news broadcast. But I can't understand a single word. I close the door. I can still hear it faintly. It's okay. My breath's a little uneven. Why? It's okay. Sun rises tomorrow, right? Right. I'm Asia. Tomorrow is the best day of my life. Tomorrow. God, is that her parents being gone then? Cheers. My eyes snap open. What's the hour? It's on the lamp. Okay. I wanted my alarm clock before bed. That turned out to be unnecessary. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep. My heart wouldn't stop beating out of my chest and my head buzzed like crazy. What a mess. It was like that the night before the school trip too. It's really inconvenient. Oh well. I feel much calmer now. I wonder why. It's day X after all. Maybe it's a kind of acceptance. Yeah, I suppose. Whatever happens, happens. It's a dim winter morning. I sit in the kitchen, waiting for the Z.A.T.O bro. I've already ripped the top sheet off the calendar. December 28th. Just 3 days before New Year's. 3 days. I totally forgot to get a present for my parents. And so much stuff going on, it really slipped my mind. Blech, I'm just making excuses. Not that it matters now, but stand up. And I feel inclined to do something I really shouldn't. I know it's bad. If I don't check for it now, then it'll be very sad, I think. I grab a stool and drag it out to the big wardrobe in the hallway. I found a spot by accident while looking for something a couple of years ago. Up on the highest shelf behind the shoe boxes is where they hide my birthday presents. And the ones for New Year's, I assume. I never checked the place after discovering it. Even though I was really curious sometimes. I didn't want to ruin the surprise. But this time, yeah, why not? I see it. The colorful wrapper. For a second I hesitate. This is it. This is my New Year's gift. I feel so wrong looking at it early. But my hand reaches out and grabs the package. I giddily climb down from the stool. To my room. I want to tear the wrapping paper, so it takes a few minutes to open. Whatever's inside feels soft. No, not really. Is it? Oh, I see. It's both hard and soft. 2 whole presents. Wow. First is a hardcover journal. A peek inside. Oh, whoa. The paper's so good quality. It even has a little introduction page for me to write my name on. And I really feel like writing something now. So cool. The first page, the one right after the introduction, it's missing. I didn't notice it at first, but closer look, it looks like someone tore it out. But why? Yeah, the part of the present. A pair of mittens in my hands. They're soft cream color with a neat red pattern on the cuff. I put them on. They're really warm. I pat my face with them. I stare down at the presents I've opened too early. I should write something in the journal, but I don't have the time. I can't come up with a poem this quickly, and it takes me a while to draw anything good. Not that I'm all that good at drawing in the first place. What do I do? I need to finish my tea before I need to go. Dang it, anything will do. I can't leave that journal blank. Mom wanted me to write it in it. She wanted me to have it. She bought it, she wrapped it in pretty paper, and she hoped I liked it. I like it. I really, really like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna write in it for as long as I can. I'm gonna write about how much I like it. I write about how cool the hardcover is and how smooth the paper feels. And I write about how soft and pretty the mittens are. I thought she gave up knitting a long time ago. Well, maybe I just didn't notice. Didn't care to ask. That's probably the case. I'm sorry. I never talked to you as much as I should have. Have we ever talked? We have, right? I'm not sure. I'll apologize to you again and again. I'll write 2 pages of apologies. No, 3. And I'll write about how grateful I am to you. I'll thank you many times. There must be at least as many thank yous as there are sorries. I still need to write more. That's okay. I've got more to say. I'll write how much I love you too. It's gonna be a lot. It's gotta be. I list everything that I love about you. It'll be a little difficult at first, as embarrassing as that is to admit, but I'll try. I'll really try. I love your cooking. I want to be perfectly honest, I never liked the meals too much, but watching you cook always felt nice. And I love when you talk about something with a smile. I can't remember the last time that happened, but I know it did and it made me happy. I love how pretty you are, especially when you put on that dress. You know, the flowery one. And I love how you asked me about my day and what I would like from the store and I love it when my face is red from how hard I'm thinking. My head's starting to hurt. Why is it so hard to come up with this stuff? Isn't it wrong? Shouldn't these things come naturally? Doesn't that make me a terrible child? It's like there's this border in my mind I just can't cross. Well, I can reach the most surface level observations. As if everything beyond my immediate surroundings is swallowed up by an impenetrable darkness. Like my memories aren't... that's right. Of course, that would make sense. I look down at the notebook. But my reservations. I've managed to exhaust a good dozen pages. Skimming them now, my grammar isn't very good. It was never that bad, was it? Perhaps it's time I stopped. My hands feel sore. I shake my wrist to glance up at the clock. Crap, I really need to go. But it did feel so nice to write here. This really is a wonderful present. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Signed, Asia. Signed, Asia. My name is Asia. Go spoon and grab the mittens I've left on the bed. They're really lovely too. Of course I'll wear them. I gotta get dressed. It must be cold by now, but that's for the best. I'll just down it quickly. Then I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair, and make myself look decent, and then I'll be on my way. God, it's almost horrifying in a way. Ace is just so normal about it because she's at peace with it. But just to slowly lose yourself like that until you become brain dead and then go into nothingness is quite horrifying. Luckily, it doesn't take long. I slip into my Valinki and take a last look down the hallway. The door to the living room is still closed. There are no shadows on the other side. Just quiet static. I think that's okay. Goodbye, everyone. I leave my apartment. The door closes itself behind me. I don't even know where she plans to go. Everything is so quiet. It's still pretty early, I suppose. It's Sunday, too. I went to school yesterday, which means it's Sunday. People don't get up early on the weekend. That's why there aren't any. It's a good explanation, even if it's wrong. Even if I know why nobody's around. It's really true. The wound is closing. Soon the world will heal. The sky is a lovely muted indigo. I wish the street lamps weren't on so that I could see it a little better. The sun will have already come up by the time they're off. A pity, but there's also a lot of charm to how these streets look at this time of day. Especially with all of the New Year's decorations. It's just that I seem to have grown a little tired of the dark. Don't worry, it's only a little. I like how the yellow lights contrast with the blue. I like how snowflakes flicker under burning beams. I like how snow mounds shimmer when they're just outside the rings of light. Actually, I want to get a better view. Can I really do this? I don't see why not. I look both ways, more out of habit than genuine caution. It's not like we had tons of cars driving through here before. Did we? I mean, everything's pretty close, so the cars driving past were mostly outsiders coming in and out of the city. We didn't get too many of those, I believe. That's how it should have been, logically speaking. I bet that's how it was. I'm sorry, my head has been getting pretty foggy. Please bear with me. I'm going to walk to the middle of the road. Asia. I'm Asia. My name is Asia. Right. The street. I've walked here all my life. It looks so much broader now. I like this angle. It feels fresh. Walking down the road like that. No, I don't want to walk. This challenge in my body feels like running. I've never flown an airplane, but I've seen this on TV. There are these long tracks lined with guiding lights. Just like the street ahead with the street lamps on each side. It's pretty close, right? And just like a plane, I'm going to sit above the clouds, up to the stratosphere and beyond. This is my landing strip. I'll spread my wings, I'll rev my engine and take off. Oh, this is so cute. It's very disturbing and sad, but this is adorable to see her happy. What are you doing? Who is this? Who's still alive right now? Shouldn't you be dead with the universe? Someone collapsed to the snow. What? I have to get back up to see the person who just spoke to me. That voice, that laugh, it can't be. Is that your friend? I was just going to mention this person. Is that Toya or Toskia? Watch where you're stepping, will ya? Tosia! I was just going to mention, like, if the game ends, we never got a conclusion with Tosia. My body moves on its own. Over there. I fling my arms around her. She laughs and spins me around. Tosia, you're... I missed you so much. Been a while, hasn't it? I can't stop giggling. It's hard to speak at all. Tosia is laughing too. We settled down to catch our breaths. I'm so happy you're here. I thought I'd never see you again. Right back at you. Man, look at you now, though. All grown up. You've also changed a bit. Your voice is different. Huh? Really? Yes. Oh, it's bonkers. I didn't notice at all. You still say that? What? Bonkers? You got a problem with bonkers? I don't. Thought so. Tosia, can't believe it. It's been 3 whole years. Man. But it's also like no time has passed at all. She looks a little bit older, but her personality is just that I remembered it. So, where are you heading? Oh, I'm going to the research center. Huh? Why? I have something I need to do. It's important. Oh, so serious. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me what it is, are you? Why, it's not really a secret. I'm gonna send a message to the world. A message? Like love and peace? Kind of. Man, we meet at last and you decide to act all cryptic. Give me a break. Sorry, but you can tag along if you want. You everything for yourself. Why not just tell me? But sure, like I have a choice. Aw. I'm sure that you realize everyone's dying. We walked down the empty road chatting just like we did when we were children. I'm so happy. That's nice. I just really I could never imagine seeing her again. Talking to her, hearing her voice. Tosia. I remember her seemed so spawny at times, but I'm glad I was right. I remembered her right. How you been anyways? Good. I still write and walk around. I met a lot of nice people. Yeah? Like who? Where do I start? First there were the guys at school. For a while I didn't have any friends. Well, after you left, then they started talking to me, and they joke with me every day. There's this boy, Vitya. We talk with him sometimes. Oh, wow, she doesn't even remember his name. He, last week he bought me soda. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Then there's Maria. Maria, yeah, that's what I accidentally called her a lot. Marina. Maria? You call her by her full name? No, not really. It just sounded so natural for some reason. She's very popular, but she still finds time to talk to me, and we hang out a lot. And she bought magazines to read with me. Oh, we went to the cinema the other day. It was a Hollywood film showing. Wow, that was fun. What was the name? It was about a star, and I'm not scrolling for anything. Even the vaguest memory of what the movie was. It was like looking through the glass pane of our living room. Nothing but blurry shapes and muttering I can't decipher. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, there's been a lot on my mind. Sure looks like it. But hey, you're a socialite now, huh? Who would have thought? No, it's nothing like that. And compared to how it used to be, I'm glad to hear it, really. I guess. Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have come back at all. No, what are you saying, Tosia? Of course I'm kidding. You're so easy to tease. He ruffles my hair. Bah, you're mean. Yeah. Speaking of, the other kids aren't picking on you, are they? Picking? No, of course not. You sure? If I wanted to bully someone, you'd be atop the list. No, seriously. Boys can get a little carried away with their games, but my friend never lets it get too far. Your friend? You mean Masha? No, not her. Another girl. Her name is Ira. Oh, she still remembers Ira, though. Oh, Ira's really cool. She's amazing. We come across as a little unfriendly at first, and the way she talks is sort of rough. She's a very kind person, and, now that I think about it, you two are pretty alike. Well, if you say so. Wait, are you saying I talk like a brute? I didn't say that. Is it sort of rough? And I'm supposed to be the mean one. It's not bad, though. I like that about you, too. Uh-huh. Ever heard of the words backhanded compliment? No, really. I'm a little jealous. Wish I could talk like that sometimes. You know. Nah, never mind. Hey, can't do that. Spit it out. I said it's nothing. Forget about it. Come on. Tosia, please. For old time's sake. Don't make those eyes at me. Seriously. Gonna sound bad. It's okay. You have to say bad sounding things. You. Fair enough. Alright, well. It's stupid. She scratches her head and looks away. Yeah, Tosia is just as she's supposed to be. Kind of a wuss. Can't argue with that. But when I was away, I kept thinking, man, she's probably having a real rough time over there. Those bastards better not touch her or else. And then nothing followed. No else. Because there was nothing I could do. I was so freaking mad, but thinking now, I'm calmer. You smile a lot more than before. Really? She nods. If those friends of yours are as great as you say they are, I guess I don't need to worry anymore. Tosia. Don't say anything. I knew it'd come out lame. Not lame at all. I mean, your worries, I was really sad when you left. I don't remember it very well, but there's this pain in my chest whenever I think back to that time. I think that for a long time. It was very hard for me. But then, little by little, I learned to be better. Because I realized something very important. The pain I felt when you left wouldn't go away by itself. It was my job to mend it. That emptiness I felt. I decided to fill it with such wonderful things. Wonderful things. Anything nice would do. A tasty meal, a warm blanket, a lovely book. But I was pretty bad at it when I just started. How so? I guess I was picky, really. I kept thinking, is this thing good enough to qualify? There's nothing special about it. It's not beautiful enough. It's not sweet enough. There's nothing wonderful about it at all. Nonsense like that. But if I kept thinking that way, that hole inside me would never get filled. Then I would never have enough. So, you lowered your standards? I wouldn't put it that way. I think I became more aware of myself. I thought about my place in the world. I thought about what really counts as wonderful. When you think wonderful, what does that word mean to you? Well, wonderful is wonderful. Something great or like extraordinarily good. Alright. See, extraordinarily, and for something to be considered extraordinary, just be an ordinary thing to serve as the base of comparison, right? Yeah, I guess. That empty space, the one that I want to fill so badly, it was still a part of me. So I came to realize, me, my mind and body, those are my baselines. I am the world's measuring standard. And when I worded that thought to myself, it was like my eyes finally opened. Everything suddenly became so clear. Everything in the world, it all became worthwhile. It all became extraordinary. It became wonderful. It's a really, actually positive and good way of thinking. I used to live under the impression that I had the right to judge everything by some universal quantifier. It's true there is a median value to everything, that perfect straight line that the whole world bounces around. What I failed to realize is that this median value, this idea of average, was so far above me, so unreachably high, that the idea of me labeling anything as unremarkable became laughably brazen. I had some trouble, but feeling that emptiness became easier. So much easier. I didn't have to pick and choose anymore, so please don't worry about me anymore. To me, each day has bred me with wonderful things. So have you felt it? That hole in your chest? I don't need to do that anymore. Because you're back. I have you here now. And I have my friends too. So I'm not in the friend category anymore. No, that's not what I meant. I'm teasing, dummy. You still took everything to heart, huh? You just don't let up. Hey, gotta make up for all lost time. Anyways, Asia, listen, the stuff you said. Tosia sighs. Looks like she's about to say something I'd rather not hear. Sorry, but I don't need this right now. Look, the complex. I run towards the entrance. Should we open? Wait, for a second I hesitate. What am I going to say once I enter? They'll stare at me expectantly and I'll probably blurt out something weird. I'll make a total fool of myself, then No, enough. That kind of thinking, that's just the force of habit. I know none of this will happen because... Easy there. Jeez. Tosia looks over the door and the building's title plate. So, you're just gonna waltz into the place? Well, I'll give it a shot. The windows are all dark. Oh. It's open. I'm assuming it's empty. It takes my eyes a couple of seconds to get used to the darkness. The hall. I haven't been here so long. Doesn't exactly feel familiar. Think there's a light switch or somewhere around here? Yeah, let's look. Found it. There suddenly feels a light. Ow. Tosia, please give a warning next time. Oops, sorry. I blinked to adjust my vision. Right, I don't recognize this place at all. You see, it's been a long while, but it's only been 3 years. Everything from that time is still so hazy. Well, where to? The top floor. Go up the staircase. Alright. How about grabbing a flashlight then? I don't want to search for switches every time I climb a floor. Sure, but where would you get it from? The janitor should have one. I suppose. The empty janitor put by the entrance open as well. So it marches in and begins shamelessly rummaging through the drawers. I skimmed the key rack. I'll probably need one to get to the roof. But for some reason I have the certainty that it won't be necessary. All the doors in this building are unlocked. I know this for a fact. But if you ask me why, I wouldn't have a satisfying answer. Not here. Not here. Oh, holy crap, check this out. It was on an outdated calendar. Every month's bikini model to go along with it. That's great. It's 4 and 2. Is that a Lithuanian? I'm not sure. Looks like Mr. Janitor had to keep himself busy. Tell us, yeah, we don't have that much time. Yeah, I hear ya. Soon enough, she fished out a flashlight from a box under the desk. Now as repairs will ever be. Our footsteps echoed to the empty building. I don't know why that's something else. The first floor is still bright, but crossing onto the second feels like diving into a pitch black pool. After a bit of fiddling, Tosia shines the flashlight into the void ahead. Oh. The beam illuminates a statue by the wall. It's thin and weary, but the shadow casts a rather intimidating shape. Are you scared? Me? No. I don't like this place. I think it's interesting. There's nothing interesting about it. It's a big old garbage bin. That's harsh. That's too soft. Honestly, I know you're kind of like that. Shouldn't you want me to be a tad more critical? Why? They're the reason we got split up in the first place. Does it make you mad at all? I suppose, but I just don't remember it all too well. I see. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'm just a bit surprised considering... Well, whatever. Maybe it's for the best. Sorry. Apologize again, I'll kick you. We keep going up and up and up. The sky outside the windows is starting to brighten, but it's still too dark to walk without a flashlight. I think I'd be really creeped out if Tosia weren't here with me. And again, maybe not. There's nobody left to harm me after all. If I've made it this far, it means the universe has willed it. And if the universe has willed it, then I'm following a predetermined path. There's no point in fearing a fate that's predetermined. You shouldn't be scared. I shouldn't be worried at all. But I watched the halo slide along the stairs, and walls and railings, and I keep thinking of that scene from a cartoon, a really popular cartoon I can't recall the name of. The episode when they're stuck in a dark cargo hold, and the bunny makes scary shadow puppets appear in the flashlight. It got me so spooked as a kid. Of course I'm not afraid of things like that anymore. It's just a vague memory that keeps rattling around my head like a coin in the washer. A little irritating, but it's not worth dwelling on. Which reminds me. Oh, my hands are going numb. I know it's probably unpleasant for you, but... Yeah? Do you remember why you had to leave? That. You don't have to... If it makes you feel bad. Piss is what it makes me. I don't remember what they call it exactly. Some scientific mumbo-jumbo. Osmotic distortion this, osmotic distortion that. The fact that I exist didn't sit well with them. What? What? That's terrible. Man, it just really got on my nerves. You were all up in arms about it too. I can imagine. Sorry. It's like I couldn't do anything in the end. You did everything you could. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they let you go after all that. What do you mean? Your ability? You know, willing things into existence. Oh my god, is Toshio willed into existence by... I just realized that Toysia's name is literally just... It's just Asia. A-S-Y-A. Or it just has the... It has their name in it. And there's just T-O there. Hey, don't quote me on that, okay? I'm oversimplifying and, it was all pretty complicated, you know? Not like all your wishes came true or whatever. But essentially, they said you had the potential to cause big distortions. Big distortions? That's... I owed my head, Right. Right, that does sound about right. Something like that. I've heard something like that before. 3 years ago? No, not just then. Long after. I've heard very similar words. I've known someone who wanted to create a distortion but failed. Because and they said you were one of them? Distortions? Pretty much. I think I just tipped off some sort of radar. I see. That rings a bell. A bell I can just barely hear. An office, wires. Don't talk to me in a friendly voice. It's all so dark. It's impenetrable. I feel as if I'm trying to illuminate a ballroom with a matchstick. Dang it. Do you remember anything after? After you left? Yeah. Aside from the stuff you already told me. Well, I furrowed my brows. After Tosia left, after she left. What happened right after she left? I recall is, all I can remember is the feeling of deep despair. Jeez, it's fine. Really, you're gonna pop a vein. Sorry. It's just really hard. I feel like I'm just about to grasp it, but it slips away. It slips into this awful feeling, like I've lost all hope. Well, who cares if you don't remember the details? I'm here now, yeah? Yeah. I'm really happy about that. I got that the first time. There was the scene where Asia remembers how she felt in the auto shop and how she got locked in a room. And then it said, like, you got saved by, like, Tosia when you broke out a window. I wonder if that was Asia willing Tosia into existence then. That's the type of power she has. She can connect with the universe and, like, make stuff happen. Oh, look. Hieroglyphics. That mural. I remember it. So that head of yours ain't completely empty. Bah. Like I forgot stuff on purpose. Never be too sure with you. You just be mean. Sorry. I approached the wall. My fingers traced the ridges of the mosaic. So cold. Like I'm repeating movements. My eyes are drawn to the large window panes just to the right. It's all ready. A light pink glow emanates from the far off mountain's ridge. So we don't need a flashlight anymore. Lizzie plops into the armchair, switching it off. I think I know why they let me go. Yeah? Why? Because I wasn't special. I can't tell you exactly how I know, but I think everyone is able to do it. To create these irregularities. That's so? It's just a feeling I have. My memory is spotty after all. But I figure it works like this. Distortions grow with belief. The more people are involved, the easier they are to stabilize. Maybe some people just don't need as much outsider help to make them stick. Some even cause them unintentionally. Like you. Probably, yes. If my ability is what you say it is, but exists in every living being, most just don't realize it for some reason. Well then, I'd better stay that way. You think so? Yep. Or else, you get this. Just around the hall. The complex. The people. The whole freaking city. Everything just gets twisted. There are things in this world not meant for humans. Most have that mental barrier for a reason. But what about you? You probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for this. What are you talking about? Of course I would. You just call me by another name. Huh? I mean, I'd still be Tosia. You simply wouldn't label me as a distortion. I'd never call you something like that. Well, that's just a scientific term. Not all you want, that's how the world defines me. I don't care about that. You're a friend to me. You always will be. Sure. That's nice of you. That's not what I'm getting at. To be frank, I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole distortion label. I say being grouped in with the stuff they're doing here. Huh? Distortions produced by this place are nothing like me. They're too calculated, too institutional. But I was born from a wish made in earnest. If both of us had never known these rules, what the world deems as balanced or unbalanced, I still exist. You just called me a miracle. Ew. Forget I put it like that, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But did I ever tell you about it? About the world always rebalancing itself? I know this, but how do you... What they're doing here is a crime. I just guess the stability of the universe or whatever. I couldn't care less about that. It's an insult to everyone's hopes and prayers. Because whatever change they're trying to enact comes from a mandate. not the heart. This great distortion, irregularity, or whatever you call it. It's not a sin in itself. The cynicism behind it is. Tosia sighs and reclines back to the armchair. I don't have anything to argue with. I see. I thought I reached the very end. I didn't think I could fall any deeper in love. And at this point, and yet here I am. It turns out that you're quite the romantic. The pure of heart, huh? Do you have a heart? Not in a traditional sense, of course, but it doesn't matter. Whatever passes for a heart in you, I hope my message reaches it. The glow keeps getting brighter. I check the clock on the wall. Tosia, we have 30 minutes left. Let's go. Yes, sir. Finding the exit to the roof doesn't take long. There's a separate staircase down the hallway. I press on the handle. No resistance. Because I was correct. There's no need for keys anymore. Of course there isn't. Everything is becoming right. Everything is returning to the most natural state. All the lock values have been reset to 0. What is the default state of a lock? It's being open. Bright. Flashbang. It's so bright outside. I blink a little. If this was summertime, I think I would get blinded. Little by little, my vision adjusts. I blink again and just staring straight ahead, and then I see it. There's the morning light. A pink haze. Oh, you can see a little white dot down there. A little, sparkles. Yeah, there it is. Pink haze sprawls over the vast horizon. It's in the softest yellow hue, and into cyan, into a sleepy purple shade. And darkness is now far behind, retreating back to the icy tundra. And the city rests below. What was its name again? Bermuda 5. I suppose it isn't important anymore. The street lights are already off. The roads are all clean and quiet. The windows of the blocks burn pink. Everything's silent. Everything's at ease. And right above me, stretching up to the soft violet sky, is the radio tower. The snow. Huh? It's falling upwards. What? And take a look around. Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice. The white flakes split off from the snowy mountains and calmly float up to the heavens. How cute. Everyone's going home. It's just my arms out. The snow coats the bottom of my mittens. By the way, you're still afraid of heights? No, not really. They were never that scary. Oh yeah? At the time of the Ferris wheel, I was 9. Well, look at you. I remembered. I remember that. You sure did. Memory's real selective, huh? And merciless. No, a lot of things are starting to be much clearer. Yeah? Yes, they're not good things, but I see. See. I've used up all the matches Tosia gave me. The dark ballroom, the massive hall I couldn't hope to ever illuminate in full. Then the morning light began to creep into the windows. The corners are still drenched in darkness. The shadows cast by the columns, rows of splat-back chairs and draperies are the same impenetrable black. But I could finally see around me. I see where I am. A lovely pattern on the marble floor. Beautiful exotic vases. Dozens of paintings lining the walls. There I go again. Ballroom, lavish decor. Am I kidding? The place that I struggled so hard to see was no more than a stuffy little room. The morning light shines through a concrete crack, not through an arched window. The beam falls not on marble but onto. There's much to fall on. My own pathetic figure writhing on the floor crying for Tosia. The smell of gasoline inside a pitch-black body shop. A shattered window leaving painful cuts. Apologizing to everyone's parents. My dad getting fed up with my hysterics. My mother's sad and embarrassed face. It's all just so boring. Sorry. What for? You asked if I remembered anything from after you went away. So? It's not even worth talking about. You already knew that, right? Yeah. You're still gonna do it? Of course. That doesn't change anything. Glad to hear that. Well then, up we go? I nod. Up we go. I hate to admit it. Looking up to the metal railings makes me a bit nervous. I grab onto the service ladder and give it a shake just to make sure. It was very stable. Not even a rattle. That's good. I mean, of course it should be safe. This place had to be well maintained. And relatively speaking, the climb isn't all that high. There are much taller radio towers out there. Even if I had to climb one of those, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm really not afraid of heights. I wasn't lying. I wouldn't be scared. You alright? Yes, all good. What am I doing? At this point, I have no right to hesitate. Step up to the ladder and begin the climb. Lucia follows suit. My boots aren't exactly made for this. Gotta be careful not to slip. I didn't think of it at first, but now that I'm a dozen meters above the floor of the roof, the cold in my hands is becoming harder to ignore. Even with mittens it's on, it's freezing to the touch. Must be the thin layer of ice wetting the wall. Oh well, then it goes in an option, and neither is climbing down. You holding up okay? Yep, I'm fine. Sure. You seem to be getting tired. I'm okay. Listen, we both know you're a wimp, alright? No use in playing tough. It was chill if you just... I said I'm fine. Tell her, Asia. You've changed after all, haven't you? What do you mean? I'm not sure. It just feels like it. Keep looking up. Up, only up. We're halfway there already. I can see the platform getting bigger. Looking to the side is a distraction. Looking down is punishable by firing squad. If I look down, I will be executed. No, worse, they'll send me very far away. No. I don't want to go far away. I don't want to look down. I don't want to meet eyes with her. You, yes? You have, like, a script prepared for your message? My message? Yeah. No. There's no script. So you're just gonna scream whatever pops to your head? Something like that. My message. Perhaps I should have brought a note. Not because it was ever meant to be verbose or anything. No. I want to make it short and to the point right from the start. At least it sounds like something I would want, knowing myself. Knowing me. The longer I go and the higher I climb, the more confused I feel. It's pretty stupid. And as long as I'd walk into the room looking for something, I forgot what I came for right away. It's just like that. Something that was so obvious to me 2 steps ago is now a mystery. So I rewind and try to carefully trace my path, but I'm already 2 steps above. And while my mind was busy trying to recover missing fragments, more slipped out. I can't afford to get distracted. I'll get back to my point. The point I was making. Right. I don't need a script. It would be nice to have a note in retrospect, with me being all dumb and woozy, but even now, I'm not too worried about messing up the words. They don't matter that much. They're only vessels. Those are important for any message, of course. But when the emotion that overwhelms me is so strong, I'm sure that I can reach its destination, no matter the form. It's strange. It seems like so much is slipping away. Slipping. But this one feeling hasn't diminished a bit. It's like every cell of my body is a buzz. And in my head, the blank spaces that won't stop forming don't remain empty for long. Because the feeling, this warm, wonderful emotion comes pouring in and fills me up to the brim. It's really, really lovely. Oof. I cover my face. It's so windy up here. But my scarf doesn't get caught in anything. I crawl into the platform and immediately slouch against the tall antenna. The ache that's been numbing my arms and legs for a good portion of the climb has suddenly become very apparent. Ow. He passed me? It would really be so hard to exercise once in a while. What? Finally, the girl crawls out behind me. At least she's high on energy. So I guess that's saying that Issa's really forgetting everything, like she's very close to ascending. Doesn't remember her name, doesn't remember Tosia. Man, is it breezy up here or what? Her eyes are glued to the view in front. It's that expression. I can't blame her though. It's breathtaking. Well, are you seeing this? Yeah. This is bonkers. Bonkers. You're not reacting at all. Come on. Thing's so tiny. I can see so far. It's really beautiful. I'm just a little tired. Give me a minute. Woohoo! I was drowned out by the howling wind. He laughs. The snarling snow is viciously pelting her face, but she doesn't seem to care. She's running back and forth around the platform, giggling and screaming profanities as loud as she can. She's so happy. It makes me happy too. I stand up and wipe the snow off the back of my coat. The clumps detach and float into the sky. The sky. It feels so close. I reach my hand up and... yeah, no. I'm not tall enough. Of course, there's the antenna right beside me. That's the peak propping up the sky. There are around 5 more meters until I'd be able to make contact. I don't think I can climb it, though. There's nothing to grab onto. And frankly, I'm too tired to try. Hey. I call to the girl. What's up? Come here. It's about time. Oh. She was closely still wearing a huge grin on her face. A Vic's scarf around her neck. It's cold. Cover up a little. You still worry about that? Don't pout. I don't want you to catch anything, that's all. Is it a sign of resignation? Are you my mom or something? It could be. You never know. No way. Why not? You look too young. Maybe I'm blessed with youthful looks. Where's my dad then? Dead. I poisoned him. Scary. It's rising. Light. White, blinding light emerges from the endless mountain range. The jagged line of the horizon catches fire. It's burning high and wide and red, orange and pink, and the most painful shades the human eye can see. The flames are caught by the howling wind and start to spread across the melting fields of snow. Closer and closer, closer and closer until I turn my head. The figure of the girl beside me is bathed in violet morning rays. Her hair is the same color as the blazing hills. Her face is so familiar and warm. It makes my chest hurt. Your name. What's your name? She turns. I feel as if my entire world has reached a boiling point. Isn't that your name? Who are you? Sorry. I'm not sure. You just turned to Asia. And you are? I see. That's okay. Okay? It's alright if you don't remember. It's probably not important. You really think so? Yes. Because, oh my god. It's gonna end. Because I feel like I've known you for a very, very long time. Because I know they said we made Toysia. Or Asia made Toysia. I guess it's just her in a way. Me too. That's wonderful. And there's nothing to worry about, right? I guess so. It's just that, what's wrong? I feel like I had something very important to do. A message. I think I was supposed to send a message. Message? Like a transmission? Probably. Yeah. Because we're on top of a radio tower. Yeah. That makes sense. What's the transmission? I don't know. But I can sense it. There's this feeling I need to get through no matter what. Okay. That's good. And who are you sending the message to? It's for... Look around. The endless tundra wraps around the globe. The western front looks cold and dark, but soon the fire will spread over the surface of the earth and fill the sky. The little town below is already engulfed. The metal tower is red from the heat, like a blade ready to be laid against an anvil. Little by little, everything burns up. In a few moments, the entire planet will combust. The sun keeps rising. The day's breaking on the searing peaks. The girl I know is smiling at me. This girl I know. This girl. How many times have I seen her face? How many times she's seen mine? Can't say. I really can't remember. But I know her better than any other person on planet Earth. And I think she knows me better than anyone too. I know her eyes have seen me at my worst, and I can only hope they've seen me at my best. Is my best enough to outweigh my worst? I wish I knew. But she's still here with me. Even after witnessing my lowest, most embarrassing, most disgusting moments, she still gave me such an earnest smile. The person closest to me, the person standing in the ring of fire, my best friend in the whole entire world. Is something wrong? No, not at all. Shake my hand. Who's my message for? There's only one reasonable answer. I have something to tell you. Oh my god, I freaking love this. I'm taking these for myself. That's right. I have a transmission for you. Get your receivers ready. Me? Yep. Alright. Transmission starting. In 3, 2, wait, okay. I'm listening. I'm on the line. 1. December 28th, 1986. The polar lines over all districts of Vorkuta, including the towns of Vorgashor, Komsomolska, Moda, Oblast, and the closed city of Vorkuta 5 has officially ended. The complete failure to establish connection with Vorkuta 5 via landline, radio, or telegraph was registered by municipal authorities in Vorkuta during the late morning hours. At 11 Moscow Standard Time, a KGB investigative unit accompanied by military escort confirmed arrival at the designated location. No personnel were present at any of the city's checkpoint gates. Over subsequent hours, the deployed unit conducted a comprehensive survey of the area and was unable to identify any trace of human or animal presence. All residential and administrative buildings were found unsecured, with no evidence of forced injury, disorder, or signs indicative of panic or evacuation. Additional military detachments were deployed to secure the perimeter and conduct further inspection. A contingent of government officials and a technical commission was dispatched to retrieve confidential documentation and sensitive materials from the local research complex. All documents related to classified work on structural dynamics have since been transferred to the USSR State Archive. Hopefully that stuff isn't used again by getting that documents that if they try to do that same thing again, the world might end again. I mean, it wasn't the world, it was just like everything around Vorkuta 5. A continuous radio transmission originating from the town's communication tower was located and disabled. The intent of the transmission remains undetermined. Oh, Isya. While the broadcast could be interpreted as a malicious hijacking, the surrounding circumstances prohibit such a conclusion at this time. Public disclosure of the events has been withheld. Close relatives of Vorkuta 5 residents have been issued momentary compensation in the amount of 200 rubles per case. That's nothing. Unverified civilian reports indicate that the aforementioned transmission continues to be intermittently received across various locations in the Komi Republic despite full shutdown of city infrastructure. The signal is most clearly detected between 10:30 and 11 Moscow Standard Time. The transmission consists of a repeated phrase in Morse code, the contents of which remains under review. What did it say? Oh my god, wait. I guess I can try translating some of that. I was trying to wait and be quiet, but I think I might just be repeating. Okay. E, then pause. Y. Come on, you're so freaking slow. Give me a second. O, just done it myself would have been faster, I bet. What? You know it's true. Eh? What? Well, is this a joke or, because you really message idiot. That's what it says. Oh. You serious? Yeah. Look. Tell me please so I don't have to translate it later. Oh. Real funny. I love you. Yeah. Oh, Z.A.T.O, I love the world and everything in it. story art and game, all by this person right there, by the way. Holy frick. I just punched my mic, I'm sorry. Oh, gone, bro. I need to be a patron. Those are the only two sports. Thank you for playing. Thank you for creating. And just like that, come to the end of Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. God. What a game, dude. You see all the stuff here. What a game. You can see all the expressions she made in that final thing. Oh. Careful, they're a bit bright. Fair warning already. Oh, we can see the names. Asia being 14, Ira was 15, Marino was 15. There's Vadum. Vadum. This is actually kind of cool to see because we never get to see Asya in her outfit. You know, there's never, well, you could see it a little bit when she's in the mirror, but you never get to see like this really. That's cool, scarf. Oh my god. More period accurate. Epic win, free soda. Tomato, no to you. His name is Roosevelt. God, their art is so amazing. Obligatory gender bend, of course. Oh my god, these are the people as well. These are classmates A, B, C, D. This is Igor. Who would have thought we get to see them? They're just, I mean, they're exactly how you imagine. That's it for this little sketchbook. Oh my goodness. What a game. Like, I love this experience. 10 out of 10 all the way through. Oh my god, what a game. I wish the only thing right is I didn't finish it up sooner. Like, I wish I just put these back to back to back. It's such an amazing game. I guess I'll go over things. I mean, the ending right there, it felt really good because the entire game, you know, AC, even at the beginning of the game, I believe, she's talking about the messages and how she wants to send a message to the universe, telling how she feels. And, you know, the game telling me, I love the world and everything in it. And it felt really, like, I got a little emotional reading the Morse code saying, I love you. And that's all. And it was in a way of her also saying, like, I love you to herself, if that makes sense. At least that's what I think. I could be completely wrong about that. I'm horrible with theories. But it was in a way of saying, like, she loved herself. Because, like, we see Tosia's form, and it's just Asia. You know, it literally just looks like Asia. And Tosia, obviously, I mentioned before how it's just Asia. It doesn't make me think though, was Tosia ever even real then? Because I was like, okay, that confirms Tosia's real when they were saying like, oh yeah, I was an anomaly that you made and they had to take me away because you know, it was a facility that was doing it. And we know what the facility was doing was a real thing. Like, it wasn't something like, oh, this is all mental. Because we had military, you know, we had an after prologue, like, oh, military came and see that everyone was gone. So I feel like Tosia was real, right? It was just like Tosia was still just all, it was an Asia that was confident and strong, which she didn't have because she was getting bullied. So that was like a counterpart of her that was what Tosia was, what Asia wanted to be as a person. You know, she wanted to be that type of strength. I really wonder what Z.A.T.O means though. It's like T.O, like Tosia there. I don't know what that means still, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, the left there, the game is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna say my theory still, but the game was just absolutely amazing. The switch didn't feel too drastic. It was a very big jump from what you're expecting, because before you see Ira in the apartments, obviously you have no idea that like stuff's happening with the world breaking down, and there's a giant wound on the universe for trying to mess with that stuff. The universe has to like close everyone out from this page of existence because it's a gash or it's a wound now because of what the facility was trying to do to the universe by trying to pull stuff from reality, so it has to be all closed down. It does make you think, I mean, if another place got their hands on that same research, would they try the same thing and also get like destroyed like that? Or like, you know, it can be seen in a positive way of like the universe like making you a part of it. You know, it's not seen like in a way like, oh, the universe is ripping us all apart. We're all dying, but like it looks like even with the snow falling upwards, like ascending to heaven or like getting a part of the universe is I feel like what that was implying. And my God, it was just incredible experience. The art and the music and royalty free stuff as well, but just like the art was just beautiful and the characters were so well done. Like you truly felt everything for the character. Like you felt stuff for them, you know. It hurt when they were hurting. You were happy when they were happy. It was such a good job at making you feel for them. And they all felt very human and down to earth. And you know, even Marina at the end. And words can't describe how much I love this game. So this is probably one of my favorite games I played on the channel. It's just such an incredible experience. And I recommend it because, by the way, this game is completely free. I know some people wouldn't like it. It's not a choice. It is just a straight story. But it is such a good story to get you in the mindset of these characters in this world. It does such an amazing job. And it really gets you immersed. And they didn't really leave. I like how they didn't really leave much for interpretation either. It was quite simple and shut down of like, so they were doing something to reality. And in return, reality closed that gash up and everyone around that area. But the world's still fine. You know, like it did say it was around Vorkuta 5 area. The world is completely okay. It was just everyone that, because the facility, what it did just made, you know, it caused everyone to get like that. It was so incredible. It does make me think too. I know the only thing I know would be for some people is that it does drop the whole, I feel like it eased you in a little bit, but as I said, you did not know until Ira was in the apartment. That was the first time you kind of heard about, oh, we see the codes of the universe and we take the pills so like it lessens, it dampens us. That was the first time that was ever said. Like, you know, we knew they were taking pills, but like you kind of just put it to mental illness. And that's what I was constantly thinking, like, oh, autism, schizophrenia, you know, ADHD, some form of like that. And it does drop like this. I know some people wouldn't like to switch to sci-fi, but I think it did do it really well. It was still talking about mentality and stuff like that, and it was still making the characters feel important. It was just a very quick switch to it, but I think it was done well. So I still really love that part. I love the characters and everything. Even the brother, we only had like 10 minutes of the brother screen time. And I guess that's even why they showed like Ira get life a little bit before she died, because she was like, it felt happy or acceptance when she realized what was happening to her, and it's something you couldn't really not control. So fascinating though. I'm very curious about the other thing, like, you know, nothing's really left for interpretation. It just makes you curious about Asia. Like, so did she make Toisia, the facility held her for a bit and then realized like, oh, we can all do this if we learn it, and they let her go, or did they like keep tabs on her? That just has me really curious about that. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear what you think. Like, I don't like asking for comments ever because I just want you to enjoy it. But like, if you would want to say what you feel on this, I mean, I'd love to listen. This game was such an incredible experience for me. And yeah, I'd even recommend trying it if you'd like. It is free. And I'd definitely be supporting anything this creator does. We get some more Patreons too. I didn't even sign up if I could find it. Yeah, I don't know. I loved, and AC as a main character was just so amazing because it really put you into that mindset of how she felt. But like, even when she was getting bullied, her mindset was so like, relatably normal. No, it was like and she was always gave them an excuse of like, oh, they're not really doing this to hurt me. It's just games that go too far, which is really amazing. Issa, it made you miss her. Marina made you feel close to her. You hated Vadim. You hated him the whole time. I guess you can also say with Vadim, you understand where he's coming from because his brother and father suddenly just went insane. That was just happening to, like, you know, everyone was getting worse and worse until the universe finally closed up the gash. So yeah, I can't say much more. I really loved this. I adore this experience. It's truly one of the best games I've played, and yeah, I don't know, I loved it. Anyway, though, I will not yap your ear off how much I love this game. Although I could. We could do this for like 3 more hours if you'd like. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you all. And as always, farewell for now.